Fam, what is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite Auntie local Tennessee's in the building with who?
You're rocking with your boy. Man, I'm hyped.
Welcome to HDiiTV. What's up, nephew?
I'm still jamming to that intro.
You know what I mean? Now what? Here we
Now
go.
what?
What's happening, y'all? It's Monday. It must be Monday at 2 o'clock, because here we go.
Yes, we
It
are.
must be Monday at 2 o'clock, because here we go.
We here.
We are here. Oh my gosh. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. How y'all doing today, folks? What's happening? Truly high, Coach Cheese. Oh my goodness. MJ, what's happening? What's good? What's good?
Big Daddy Long Dong of the Day. Pause.
It's Monday. What's up, y'all? What is happening? What's happening? What's happening? Nephew, what you been up to? What's going on in basketball for you? What's going on in basketball for you? Let's start there.
Man, it's been a crazy week. See, listen, I was watching you and Coach Rowe on the LSU South Carolina game. Then I seen you do a couple videos after that. I ain't really like how people was coming for my auntie next. So I just made a video, talk about the game, about the crybaby mess that we always hear. And then I'm at work. I'm delivering to this customer, nice lady. She talked about she fell one time. She's an older lady, and I helped her get up until her son got there. We helped her get up, get back in the house. And then I look on my phone, like everybody, like, you a hater. I'm like, damn. Like, what I said wrong? I just said y'all niggas play soft. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Like, bro, you play soft, man. But that game to me showed you that it's this big of a difference between SC up here and then everybody else in that whole SEC. Like it just showed it. And then I haven't been impressed with Texas. I haven't been impressed with Oklahoma. Like I told you last time, I said I got to see what they do in the SEC for me to say, yo, y'all ready? My opinion, Texas belong in the ACC because that's where they belong. They belong in the ACC or the Big 12. That's where they belong. They're not an SEC team. They are Madison Booker or bust. Rory Harmon was getting against Ole Miss, or not even Ole Miss, against Tennessee. Man, they was giving her the business. She couldn't get her shot off well. She couldn't get downhill well. She would fit more in an ACC environment because ACC guards are like, they itty bitty. So you could get your shot off anytime. But the SC game showed me that Dawn Staley has a psychological hold on Kim Mulkey. She just got a psychological hold. She got a psychological, like Kim Mulkey walked in. Psychological hold. Listen.
All right, talk to me about it. Let's go.
Kim Mulkey has to do all this little bullshit in the media to try to get the media to go at Dawn. But what she don't understand is Dawn is from that cloth where even if it's dirty, that shit still fly. That shit still pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's still whatever you do. Now it was messed up what they did to Big Four. That was uncalled for. But at the end of the day, I'm a person that if you give out a lot of bad energy, meaning your mom and family talking all this shit, sometimes it come back to you. And it's unfortunate because you don't deserve it, but other people around you exuberate that energy that brings that back to you. And then not only that, nobody want to talk about the shit talking that fans did to Bree Hall, what they did to Raven Johnson. Again, I keep telling people, now people trying to go on my train saying, oh, I might want Raven Johnson in Chicago. Don't stay your ass over there. You ain't want to hear me. Stay your ass over there. I'm like John Morant. Y'all stay on that side. Y'all stay on that side. We good. We good over here.
They don't want Raven.
Right.
Not can't shoot. Not can't shoot, Raven. Not too slow, Raven.
Listen.
Not that, Raven. Not that.
LSU,
Not.
They were done when Kaylin Gilbert came in. They were saying, "Oh, Kaylin Gilbert, she gonna do something." Man, Raven got in that stance like Kobe did, pulled them pants up, had them arms out. Man said, "I'm finna pass the big foe."
nephew.
I don't want none.
Raven spread out like Danielson when he first did the crane that first time. Remember how Johnny looked? Kaylin Gilbert, she was dribbling through her legs. She went down. She went down because she the closer, right? She came in to close the quarter. She was finna attack the basket. When Raven spread out, she stood straight up and just started dribbling in between her legs, waiting for the help. She came down and shot the ball off the side of the backboard.
Off the side of the backboard. It was like, I said, oh, they're done. They're mentally like, they're gone. They're gone. Like, listen, Dawn Staley, she got Moki. Moki don't know. Moki tries
Raven a different kind of pressure.
Yeah. Moki trying to go to the media. I'm not worried about South Carolina. Like, nobody heard that bullshit you just said. Like, come on. Like, you ain't been worried about them shit. They've been whooping your ass the past 5-6 years. And as a total school against school, y'all been whooping their ass for what, 17 now? So it's not a rivalry. And we talked about on my channel last night. It's not a rivalry. A rivalry is something where you go back and forth. Or you win a ring, this person win a ring. But when y'all play each other, it's back and forth. You know, like the Bears-Packers, that's a rivalry because of the longevity. The Celtics-Lakers. SC and LSU is just, to me, just a belt-to-ass rivalry. Whereas South Carolina, just put a belt to them every time they play. They can play against everybody else, Auntie, but when they see SC, they just shut down. It's like, man, we was the big dog. We was Debo, but when you came to our block, nigga, you Nebo. You ain't Debo, you Nebo. You know, you need to go back to your block.
You know how it is. You know how it is. I said, until us. Everybody is until us, right? So
yeah.
But I said from the gate that LSU was number 2 in the SEC. I said
they are.
From the gate. And I heard Dawn say it's a rivalry, and I heard Kim say it's not a rivalry. I don't think it's a rivalry. I think it's very personal.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very personal between these players because they played against each other since AAU, and they played this very close game. They played this very close games. They played this in a game that got chippy, right? So there's a lot of history. There's a lot of history. History doesn't necessarily make rivalry for me, but no. I get it. I get it. It's very personal. So, but I thought it was interesting. I was glad to hear Mario sent over a super sticker. It looked like for you, nephew.
Oh, appreciate it, Mario. That's my guy. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the support.
Make sure y'all like both pages. Both pages. Like, go to my page. If you're on my page, and go to Auntie Cess, give her a like. If you're on Auntie Cess, flop. Go back.
Do you got a wrencher here to drop your channel? Somebody just asked, what's your channel? This is welcome to HDiiTV.
Oh, I'll put it on
HDiiTV channel. So, the post game conference, the post game press conference was interesting. I liked that it was Bree and Raven, right?
Yes.
So Bree and Raven say that they see that it's a lot of people out here who still don't think they that good. Let's talk about that for a minute. Still don't think that they that good. What else do they have to do? You went undefeated to a Final Four, lost.
Right.
Well, first of all, wait. You won a natty. You went undefeated to a Final Four and lost. You came back and went undefeated and won the natty. You came back, you've lost one game, beat, I don't know how many ranked teams we beat now. I think we've held at least 12 teams to single digits in the first quarter. And 7 ranked teams is single digits. We took teams in this gauntlet that they thought would play us close and beat them by double digits. What else? What else do they have to do to be good? I don't know what else. I think, I don't know who said it in the chat. Maybe that was Emily or somebody. Like, I'm just dizzy from all the goalposts moving that's going on. What else do they have to do to be considered good? Please Please let me know. What do you think? What do you see? What else? What else they
To
got to
the
do?
to the media, no, to the media, there's nothing else they could do, because the media got in their mind that y'all are the enemy, because Dawn Staley isn't your average coach. She's a coach that's going to do it her way, and she's going to dress how she want to dress. She's going to approach the game how she approached the game. And when it comes to a strong black woman, even a black man, but in this case, a black woman, there's nothing she could do to get the credit for the media. None of them can. But as far as basketball, like the basketball savants, they got respect. Everybody in the community knows South Carolina. You can the Twitter, all them people on the internet. I talk to real people in real life. South Carolina got respect. Even ever since Dawn been there, she's had respect, because we grew up on Dawn. We remember Dawn from Philly, from Virginia, to going to the USA Women's Dream Team, to going to the Sting in Charlotte. We all know what Dawn could do. But as far as her team, they're not getting credit because they're not putting up all these individual like stats, like 35 or 40, like 28 or 25 a game. And they don't need to, because what South Carolina does is what I said in my video. They beat you by the numbers. They don't have to beat you by, I'm going to put up 25 or 30. They held Anissa Morrow, Flaw J. Johnson, Michaela. They held all of them to like calendar numbers. Like 9 for 18.
Yeah. I'm with you.
2 for 16. Like, that's February 16th.
Yeah. I mean, and I saw her look at the paper and say, well, she got her double-double, and she did. Hey, listen, she's the double-double queen this season. It's gonna set a new record, most likely where that's at, right? But at the same time, it was I think it was 13 points on 19 shots, or 15 points on 19 shots, something like that. Like she had to work. And I guess what frustrates me the most is that the folks that are talking, it's like that it's as if we're lying with the stuff that we saying. We said number of facts. Joyce Edwards, taller than her.
Oh man, listen. Joyce Edwards gonna be the best thing that in college basketball in a long time. She's a generational talent. Like
Joyce Edwards.
She like when she gets in the game, like if you watch a game, the casual fans, watch how she seals. She's sealing big women in the post like she's been doing this for 20 years.
And she reposts so beautifully. Reposts so beautifully. Please start hitting that freshman. Start hitting that freshman on the repost, please.
Raven had to cuss him out. She said, "Man, give her the ball."
check this out on Raven. Shout out to Frank Wright. For this right here. This is Raven Johnson since 2017. Nephew, listen to this. 2017, 2018, 30-2. State championship high school. 2018, 2019, 30-0. State championship high school. 2019, 2020, 30-2. State high school championship. 2020, 2021, 20-0. State high school championship. Geico national championship. She's 2-time Miss Georgia basketball, right?
Right.
2021, 2022, 36-2 with a natty. 2022, 2023, 36-1, no natty. But played in the Final Four. 2023, 2024, 38-0 with a natty. I think it's something like 3 SEC titles, 2 SEC regular titles, 239-8 since 2017. If that's not a winner, I don't know what a winner is. 239-8 since 2017, and she not a winner. Tell me about why. Tell me about why she's not gonna get drafted. I don't understand. It's the intangibles. And people gonna be tired of me telling them. 239-8. Tell me about yours. 239-8 with the one I'm standing with. Tell me about yours. Right.
Ford didn't shut down no Pow Pow, dude. Ford did not shut Pow Pow down. Pow Pow was distributing a lot that night. You didn't watch the game because you listening to Kim Mulkey's bullshit. Look, I'm sorry.
I think they played. I think they both played each other well. What I thought about Pow Pow was, and I was telling him it was like Pow Pow to me had never seen CLA like that. Like this was it was louder in there than even Pow Pow expected to me. Pow Pow at one point looked like, you know, you got that non-black friend that come to your house in the daytime, but that first time they come at nighttime,
right?
It's like, oh, it's a little. They'll be cool that next time they come.
Correct.
But that first time, that's how Pow looked to me. But I thought that her and Flaw played each other well. I thought they played each other well. I felt like they game planned to take Pow Pow out the game and didn't expect everybody else to show up.
I mean, the reason I disagree, the reason I disagree, and everybody say I'm hard on Flaw. I'm not trying to be hard on Flaw. I didn't see it. I saw Pow Pow going, you running the system, going to the hot hand, going to the player. If Pow Pow wanted to, Pow Pow could have got past her, Michaela, Day Will. I don't trust LSU defense is a C to me or C minus. They're not a good defensive team.
So you saying Pow was more off than it was she was defended?
Yeah, I just feel Pow just missed some shots. And then she was like, you know what? I missed some shots. I'm just gonna move the ball around and play to the system. That's all I saw. I didn't really see Flaw J say, okay, I'm a lock down and take you. I didn't see it. I watched it like 3 times, 4 times. I didn't see that.
No. I don't feel like that she locked her down. I feel like they both played each other very well. I think Flau'jae ended up with like 11 points on what
but it was a quiet 11. It was quiet.
Yeah, it was a quiet 11. So, but for Pow Pow, it was my shot's not falling. I'm gonna find some other things to do. But I think they both had to work on the offensive and defensive end against each other. It's a matchup I'm looking forward to seeing again. I think Pow Pow's more ready next time.
Well, Miss Aisha, I disagree. I don't think Pow Pow was flustered. Pow Pow's the type, she's gonna take a couple shots. If she makes it, she's going to keep going with it. Or if her shot's not on, she's going to drive. But because LSU is such an overrated defensive team, she didn't really need to dribble and drive all game. All she had to do was just move the ball to the mismatch. And then when Tessa came in.
You said overrated defensive team?
Overrated defensive team. Look, they're overrated. They look good when they go against the tomato can competition, the Chitlin circuit. They look good against the Chitlin circuit because those guards, let's just be honest, LSU as a talent and athleticism is great as a collective group. But as far as fundamental defense added with that athleticism, they're very overrated defensively. They've only won their games because they're just very talented. They're a talented bunch. They are very talented when they wake up out of bed. If they're going against a team that's not fundamentally or locked in all together, they will put up about 20 some or 30 points or 20. And
I'm gonna go back and watch. I'm gonna go back and watch, nephew, because I thought that they played each other to even. And Pow Pow decided to do. And Pow Pow went and did other things. So I'm gonna go back and look.
South Carolina missed shots. I
don't think we played a good game. Yeah, we didn't play a good game.
If South Carolina would have hit their free throws and made their shots, this would have been a 25-point win. Like, I'm sorry, because when I look at them, they were like Texas when they played against you. The only difference is they got more scorers outside of one person. Like Madison Booker's Texas' only threat. Like, I go into the game, that's it. Rory Harmon, I ain't worried about Rory because Rory can't shoot the deep ball. Plus, she's going to dribble in like she's 6'3" when she's only 5'6". She's going to take herself out the game. And everybody else is just, okay, we're just going to be around the perimeter all day. So I don't see it.
What do you think about they were in foul trouble?
They were in foul trouble because they were fouling. Y'all defense is overrated Every time somebody beat y'all off the dribble, y'all hacking on the arm. And then y'all got away with a lot of other hacking from your other bigs. Del Rosio had some fouls they let go. They had your other girl, Jersey. She ought to be called non-Jersey. She was just out there just fouling. So
not Rosario, because Rosario didn't play.
Del Softio didn't play. Okay, so
No,
I'm talking non-Jersey played. Jersey played.
Jersey played.
Smith is good. I like Smith, but she too light in the ass. She got to go get some ham hocks. She got to go eat some ham hocks. She got to go get some rice and beans. And then she got to go work out the, have it mix in and she'll fill out more. But she too light in the ass. And then Kim ran the same dumbass play to the elbow every play. And it's like, Kim, what are you doing? Like,
what else have you seen them run, though?
They haven't run nothing else. That's what I'm saying. Because of their talent and their athleticism, they're able to beat other teams. But when they go against a team like a South Carolina, or even a team that's mentally locked in defensively as a unit, not just one person, as a unit, they're going to struggle because they don't have no offensive set.
Do you think they lose again in the SEC?
No, they're only going to lose to you guys because they're that much talented. Look, let's go down the line.
We agree there. We agree there. We agree there.
Boo.
We agree there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they're going to be, I said that on my video. Y'all going to beat everybody else. Y'all just can't beat SC. SC psychologically got a stranglehold on y'all. Y'all play them at home or away, a neutral site. They got your number. They that bully that's waiting for you at 2:00. Like, yo, where the money? Where the sandwich at? I've been waiting. Where's that? Give me that. Let me take that.
What makes it look different in March?
What makes it different? Nothing. Because you guys are gonna get better. They're gonna still listen. If they didn't have Michaela, Anissa, or Big Four, LSU would be a bottom tier SEC team. I'm just being real. They would be a bottom tier. But against everybody else, they're gonna have fun with, because everybody else don't have the collective group from 5 to the 5 on the bench that could mentally and fundamentally take them out the game. So they're going to be good in March. They're going to be fine. It's just, they're just against like a team like probably UCLA, like Southern Cal, though, and y'all, like, that's probably the only 3 teams I think they'll have trouble with. Everybody else, they're going to handle them.
You know what I find weird? People that's coming in talking about it's no way 5 people could beat that team. It's too deep. It's the same people that was hollering about how they got a bench now and they got guards now. Thursday before the game, they had guards now. They can run with us. I think they said their guards was faster than ours. Our guards wasn't gonna be able to keep up. Now they in the chat today talking about it's only 5. What can we do with the team that deep and all Americans and all that bullshit? Let's get to it. Let's talk to it.
I'm gonna add it to you. Let me ask you a question. Where's Northside at? Remember, Northside was in here talking all that shit. Gilbert's better than Raven. They said Gilbert was better than Raven. They said Flaw better than Raven. Michaela better than Raven. They said they called out all their guards. And Raven and the other guards outplayed y'all the whole game. So here's my thing. I don't want to hear about no bench. Develop a bench. Kim Mulkey has been doing this shit since Baylor, and even before that. She don't know how to develop a bench. She focuses on 2 or 3 consistent players. Everybody else is just a role player. That's it. And then she got somebody to either close or somebody that's dominant in the post. She had BG, she had Angel. Those are dominant bigs. Now she got Anissa. Then at the guard position, she had Odyssey Sims. Then she went to Alexis Morris, Cray, aka Cray Morris. So what like that's all she does. So you can't blame Dawn for knowing how to play basketball and knowing how to develop her talent. This is what I was arguing with LSU fans all the time. You guys don't have, your guards are not development. Y'all are not developing correctly. Your development is very poorish under Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey's more of a, if you got a bag, Auntie, if you already got a bag, you already got a game, you good at what you do, you're good to go to Kim Mulkey. But if you ain't got no bag or you don't have more than just one move, then you ought to go to Don. That's a person you go to. So I don't want to hear that crap about, oh, we ain't got no bench. That's Kim Mulkey's fault. Kim Mulkey the one who going out there on visits, going to talk to kids, fly them into games, fly them into the office, and yo, let me talk to you. This is why I want you to come here. I can see you starting. I don't want to hear it. You guys have always been crying about some crap. It's like, when are you going to stop crying and just start giving results? That's all I'm saying.
Now they in the chat talk about, but we struggle with the same type of teams that LSU do. What teams did we play the same as LSU, y'all? Somebody let me know. So I think did they ain't played Oklahoma yet? Who? So Alabama?
They didn't play Oklahoma yet.
Who have we played this? Who have we played that was the same? Somebody tell me the teams that we played the same this season so far. Who have we played the same? That we played that we struggled the same with. Please let me know. I need to know.
Right.
What are the teams
exactly
that we played the same?
Exactly, political Lil. She had 2 bigs when she won against Notre Dame. Exactly. She needs it. The problem with her is you got 3. That's it. That's it. So it's like, what are we talking? Ole Miss.
We haven't.
What are you talking about?
We haven't played Ole Miss yet. I said this season that we played that are the same. We not the same team as we was last year. So again,
y'all played
why you rushing to put something? Why y'all just rushing to put something in the chat? The question was, what is the team that we both played this season that we both struggled the same with? That was my question. This season, 2024 and 2025. Y'all let me know.
That's what I'm trying to see. But that's what I'm saying. Guys don't.
Texas A&M. Texas A&M. We beat Texas A&M 90-49.
What are y'all talking about? Y'all beat Texas A&M the other night. Y'all barely beat them. And y'all won because the one girl went down with an injury. She was giving Morrow problems on the boards all night. I just watched that game. So what are y'all talking about? Y'all struggled against Tennessee. Y'all struggled against Vanderbilt. Y'all struggled against these teams. But the reason y'all win is because y'all have Big Foe, Michaela, and Anissa down the stretch. Those teams aren't collectively put together like you guys or SC. Period. So it's like, what are we talking about? So that's all I'm saying. Don got a stranglehold on Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey owe her taxes at the end of the month. Like, owe her taxes by the end of the year. Like, she owe her taxes. She can't beat Don.
You know, like, hey, yo, Stu, rich dude, motherfucker.
Exactly.
That falling down the stairs shit.
Right.
Don't go to pulling that shit either. Let's go.
We don't want that. That's what it is with Kim. Kim is the same way. Kim is done when it comes to them. But everybody else, like I said, they'll win against, and you know, we'll see what they do down the stretch. But they can't beat SC. They just can't beat SC. They just can't. Like, they could beat everybody else, but they can't beat y'all.
But you know what? That's all I've been saying since before the season started. They'll beat everybody except us. That's all I've been saying.
Yeah.
That's all I've been saying.
Yeah. But you two are going to meet up in the SEC championship again. Like, there's nobody else in the SEC. Like, Tennessee is live by the 3, die by the 3. Texas is Madison Booker a bust. Oklahoma's Beers and bust. It's like it's nobody else like that's there that could give y'all a run for your money. So that's how I look at it. So
one game at a time. But I'm really proud. I'm really proud of the way just the way that they stepped up. You know, for Ash. It's for Ash.
Yeah, for Ashlyn. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Did you see Ashlyn hollering at Samaya Smith?
Yeah, too small.
You too small. You too small. You can't
Too
guard
small.
her. You can't guard her.
Bro, listen,
Oh.
Ashlyn shut down Angel and Morrow last year. So who is you? Like, who is you?
I mean, but Joyce, they were so tired of Joyce killing them with just the same move. Joyce was like, a lot da da and off the glass again, a lot da and off the glass again. I mean, it, I love the way that she's growing into her own. I love the way she's growing into her own. Unrivaled. So the Rose finally get a win.
Hold on, this way. Oh, listen. This is my favorite player. This is my favorite. Listen. Auntie, she's it. She the one. Listen. Alicia game is so beautiful on 3-on-3, 5-on-5, 1-on-1. I can't wait till 1-on-1. Because do
you think she wins? Do you think she wins 1v1?
I think she wins 1-on-1. Listen.
Okay. That's
her game is, listen, her game ain't herky jerky. It's not all over the place. I'm going to beat your ass right now. Give me that. Wet. Then I like how she yell at the refs. She be like, just animated. I said, go ahead, Leash.
And then off the court, she's so not animated.
She's funny. Just so funny.
I mean, hilarious.
I never had a celebrity crush. I was just focused on school. I fell out the chair like, yo, shout out to Leash, dog. Leash over. I just never liked anybody. I was focused on school and work.
I was doing school and work. Oh man, the kid's so pure. You gotta love it.
She's so pure. But the Rose got they win. It's like, listen, I just come to the conclusion. Angel don't fit this girl's system. She just don't fit it. She don't.
So I was trying to get Rakia and Angel on the same team. So come on, talk to me about the system she could work in.
I would like her with Rakia. I think Rakia and her would be great because I think they could feed off of each other the best.
So do you want to see the trade to the Mist? So like Angel to the Mist or Rakia to the Rose?
I have Angel to the Mist.
Really? I was thinking Rakia to the Rose.
No, because she took the clipboard. When Chelsea took the clipboard away, I was done. I was already done.
What? Wait, that's what we wanted.
I know that's what we wanted, but to me, you know what would be better, Auntie? I switched that. I switched that. I would trade Azure for Rakia, and here's why.
That's what I said too.
Because why? This is why. She falls back on Azure way too much when it's trouble. She lets Azure go through her faults, her flaws, and she lets her get her head back right.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
A player like Angel, and my boy Zoe said this, a player who has dog in them, if you don't go all the way 100 with them and you keep messing with their mind, you're going to lose them. They just going to be like, whatever. And they just not going to care. They just going to be like, do what you do. But I'm going to just celebrate my teammates. I'm going to be up for my teammates. But as far as playing, I'm done. And you don't want to lose that type of player because you're going to need that against the Phantom, against the Laces. Well, you're playing the Laces tonight, but down the line, you're going to need that if you're trying to win something. Plus, you're not looking good to me as a developmental coach because you don't know how to gauge the game at all. Like, for example, they played the vinyl, right? Lexi was the only player who gave Ryan fits. And I know why, because her and Ryan, she just gave Ryan fits. Even during the WNBA season, she gave Ryan just it's not that Ryan can't play, it's just Ryan has a tough time going against her because Lexi gets physical right back with her. You didn't play her in that game, but like 1 minute, and you didn't even give her a chance to get into rhythm. This game, Lexi just said, F it. I'm just going to just run around. I'm going to get the boards. I'm just going to do what I do to stay on the floor. And then she did Slim kind of dirty to me too. I haven't seen a lineup with Slim, Lexi, and Angel yet. I want to see what that lineup looks like because I think that lineup would be very lethal because you can have Angel work on her point forward skills. That's what I want to see her work on more because she can do it. She got the ability to do it. But if you keep pulling her out the game for Azare because you get nervous and you're like, okay, I got to lean on Azare because Azare, I know what Azare could do for me, and I just feel comfortable with Azare out there. You're giving yourself a crutch, and a lot of other people see that, like GMs and owners and other people see that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really feel. I feel like I would trade Azare, and not saying Azare is not a good player. Azare could play. I call her forehead. That's a nickname, you know, because that's all I see. But she could play. You know what I'm saying? But she could play. But she got to be, to me, traded for like a Rakia or somebody so the coach can actually coach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry.
Okay. Whoa. I got pushed back right there. Now, let's back up. Now listen. I hear you. Let's trade Azure, but that's not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop. Oh no!
Got the football.
That's not go. That's not. Yeah. That's so. So here's the thing. I know I see y'all in the chat like, get rid of the coach. The coach is trash. He got to go. I hear y'all. But everybody got to learn somewhere. Right? Everybody has to learn somewhere. The unfortunate part for her is that she's learning in a league that has a coach's camera in the huddle, so we get to see this. And so at one point, it's like it's so cute. Like you know you're doing your thing and you're talking, and then it gets to a point where it's time to win the game. And so I think what's beneficial for her is, you know, having a Chelsea there. But I think would have been better is if they did it like FIBA and just had the coaches not on the floor during the games. Like at practice, y'all do what y'all do, y'all come up with y'all plan, but not have her there.
But with coaching, I'm talking about, I'm not talking about X's and O's. I think she would do a better job rotating her players. See, she's rotating around Azare because Azare is who she trusts. And Chelsea.
So do you think that's the problem?
Yeah.
It's just the rotation.
The rotate, because listen, Chelsea could run the team from the sideline and on the floor because that's Chelsea freaking great.
Yeah.
I just need you to get your rotations together and put the right pieces together. Because if you're going to let Chelsea play for the full minute you're going to, which I have no issue with, because that's Chelsea great. 3-time NBA WNBA champion, you know, an MVP. I think she was MVP once. So you have to let her do her. But as far as your rotations, you're not giving everybody else an opportunity to get into rhythm. You're pulling them, and after they either miss a shot or they make a mistake. And a player like Angel, that's not going to work for a young player like her, because she could lose, like she'll be tuned out. And you don't want that from her, because you need her for rebounding, you need her for defense, you need her down the stretch, because Azare can't play no damn defense. She can score,
I think it's
2 threes.
Yeah. It's the defense.
Right. But other than that, what does Azare do? Like outside of shooting?
Here's what they hit me with. That Azare and Angel, by the numbers, if you just go look at the box scores, they average about the same amount of minutes, right? 10, I think it's 10 and 10.7, something like that, right?
Right.
What I think, so for me, it's not necessarily the minutes. It's the timing. You know, so like you said, correct. Rotation. It's the timing and it's the breaking of Angel's rhythm, right? So like, she hits a shot, you take her out. Azare, some people said has a better offensive bag than Angel. I haven't watched her enough to know. I'm being honest. I haven't watched her enough to really know to speak to
She's
that.
a better shooter, but
And I
other
am,
than
and
that,
I am, but I'm biased about Angel too, right?
yeah.
And so I think I don't care what you tell me about her offensive bag. I know she doesn't have a better motor. I don't care what
No,
you tell.
not at all.
Without even having seen her, I know she doesn't have that type of motor, right?
No.
So, and then I don't know if they rebound. I don't know if they rebounding is the same. I know the Angel, had to defend against. I saw her successfully defend against some of the best bigs in the dub, and some of them are in unrivaled, right? So
Right.
I'm expecting her to be on the floor, right? I'm expecting to see Angel on the floor, like okay. It's just me and you talking, nephew. It's
Damn right.
just us. Okay, so
Damn
let's
right.
get to it. It's been taking too long to get to it. See, this is how I feel, and this is not a knock, right? Because the Temptations in the Temptations, but when it comes to Azariah, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Thank you.
Okay,
Exactly.
No, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Nobody came to see Nola. Nobody came to see Nola.
So let's just get to that part, okay?
Right.
And so I don't expect you to be averaging about the same amount of minutes as Angel Reese in this weekend.
Right.
I don't know. And I mean, y'all tell me in the chat where I'm wrong, but that's just where I'm at with it. Like, really, for the Rose, I was here for Kai Copper, Chelsea Gray, Angel Reese, and then seeing how the rest of y'all fit in here. I'm being,
that's
if I'm being honest. So
that's the facts. And then I don't understand. It's like the last game, like everybody focus on scoring and stuff. Every time Angel scores, that's a bonus. I'm looking at her other intangibles, her leadership, her ability to hype her teammates up, her ability to play the passing lanes. Plus, defensively, Chelsea and Kai has been leaving her in bad positions. To me, the coach is putting all of them in bad positions. They're running a switch defense, which is not good in 3-on-3. Because if you notice the Lunar Owls, you notice the laces, they stick with their person. Alicia Gray go over top of the screen, and she's probably she don't care. She excuse me, and she right there with them doing that little dance. I said, go ahead, Leash. Leash don't care. You not getting to her back end. So when Angel switches and they score on Angel, everyone's seeing that as, oh, that's Angel's fault. No, Angel's got to try to take an angle to beat some of the best penetrators like Stewie, Nafisa to that spot. And she's not going to beat them to that spot. That's freaking Fee and Stewie. But when she's one-on-one with them on an island, she gives them the business. So
absolutely.
So I don't understand like what she's trying to do. I think she's more of an offensive-minded coach. So she feels like if I don't get these points right away, then I got to throw somebody else out there. My thing is Stevens is good to me in a rotation, but to take most of the minutes or be put in certain situations where she's been struggling, to me, worse on the defensive end than the offensive end. But on the defensive end, she's been getting cooked as well. Like if we didn't have Chelsea or Kai's big points and then Lexi's explosion, we would have been in trouble. So I don't know what she's trying to do. I'm just lost.
Okay, but you tried to show away for 3 times. We ain't got with a few games here, so we 1-2, and we barely right here in this 4th spot. You know what I mean? Right. So, like, we've got to make some adjustments. We won 1. We need to be trying to knock down the next one, and that's against the Laces. Nobody has been able to get with the Laces, and so I don't know. So for me, I felt like they should have been building chemistry for who is really going to be out there. Because the Laces is a tough bunch to go up against. And I don't know if Jackie Young is back yet, but...
no, she's not back yet. I think she's out. The Laces brought HDiiTV over. She left the Phantom because I think Sab's coming back, and now she's finna go be a relief for the Laces. Because
okay, and I like that they got that. I like they did that.
Yeah,
I like that they kept them around.
Yeah.
Because HDiiTV surprised me. HDiiTV was getting buckets a little bit. She
didn't surprise me. I've been a fan of HDiiTV for a while. I told everybody The problem is she didn't get a lot of shine because Courtney was so damn good at the guard and Kayla. She kind of got overshadowed.
In that shadow. Yeah, she in that shadow. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but she could play. I want her on the sky. If we could get rid of them other 3 guards, I would put her there because she's nasty at penetrating and getting the ball to the next level. And I'm just focused on getting the ball to Camilla. That's, to me, should be the first option, and then the Angel. Those are my 2 options, and I'm rolling with that. Everybody else, you Tito, all y'all Tito and shit. Y'all just stay around the corner, do y'all job, hit some shots. That's it.
Hey, so is Alyssa Thomas playing tonight?
No, I think she's out. She's out. So that's why they brought Heidemann over.
So Alyssa Thomas is out, and Kate Martin is out, and Kate's back.
Kate Martin is playing. I think it's like Nadira said, it's Jackie and AT. I don't know what happened with Jackie.
So here's the thing. To me, this is a whole lot of Angel Reese in them. This is the chance to really try to catch, because to me, AT is they Swiss Army knife. Like she's the difference maker with the laces, and so this is a chance to kind of catch them slipping. I know they're gonna be dialed in, but I feel like this is a game where you really get Reese on the floor and get her involved. Mm-hmm. So I think you try to.
She ain't gonna do that shit. She gonna play it for like 2 minutes and take out. I already know what she finna do. Like when I see your first game, and see your patterns, 9 times out of 10, you gonna do that same bullshit.
Yeah, but
throughout the whole time.
At some point, like Angel has to have like some kind of meeting or something. Like something has to happen.
You got
get a trade. Do we do something?
I'd had a meeting after the first game. Like, look, what are we doing here? Like, what do you need me to do? Like, I gotta understand what you're trying to do. That's what I did with coaches when I played. Look, what you need me to do? Like, what you need me to really be good at to stay on this field or stay on this court? Like, what you need me to do? Because I'm not going to be sitting here looking pretty and good and ain't getting no work out here. Then what's the point? I don't understand.
I don't remember Angel being in like foul trouble or nothing in games, right? Like,
he wasn't.
Okay. I'm not misremembering.
So, because she only had 4 fouls in the 4th. That's it. And you get 6 fouls. And after that, if you're down to only if you only have 1 person available, like if she was the only one available, then it would just be a technical after that. So it's like, what are we talking about? So she needs to go and sit down and talk to the coach. They need to have a one-on-one. Because like I said, I don't think Nola knows what she's doing. I think she's lost.
I don't know if it's a one-on-one. I don't know if it's a one-on-one. Because to me, a one-on-one ends in the same thing because you can't see what to do with her anyway. Yeah. She been telling you what to do. So to me, it's more of a Nola and maybe a Chelsea and an Angel. How do we utilize Angel? How do we get Angel involved? How do we have what her skill set brings be impactful, right? To winning, right? Because if nothing else, Angel's a fucking winner. You know what I mean? Like if nothing else, she's a winner.
Right.
So, and at some point 3-on-3 is just like Saturday morning at the court. I want to stay on the court. Loser get off.
That's it.
So I'm gonna do what I need to do to stay out here. And so I don't know.
And then defensively, they got to cut all that bullshit ass switching. I'm so sick and tired of that shit. Just stay with your person, lock their ass up, and just call it a day. That's it. I don't need to be like, yo, Auntie, man, I'm switch up. F that. I got him. Y'all cover y'all people. I got this mother effer.
You get him.
That's the point of 3-on-3. It's like, that's bragging rights that I shut your ass down. You couldn't do nothing on me. So I don't know where that's at. I think she's still thinking this is 5-on-5. That's what she's thinking. I don't know if and then Chelsea, to me, they'll go to the huddle and then she'll come to the court. She'll be like, yo, she'll do all this to everybody. This is what I need you to do. Because she don't know what she's doing. And then if you watch the film, they got a close-up when she took she took the board from her, she looked like she was kind of upset. Like it kind of affected her or something. And I'm sitting there like, she should have did it like 2 quarters ago.
Sometimes it's just like enough of this. Enough is enough. Enough of this. Okay, right. Enough of this. So yeah. So are we calling for a replacement at coach? What's the solution?
The solution is Chelsea Gray needs to stay as the coach. Stay as the coach. And I believe Chelsea Gray, and I think she needs to get a better assistant. She needs an assistant who can actually show her where, okay, this is what's going on. The assistants that I see, they're too docile. They just look like they just let her do whatever she wants. Like they're scared to like impede on what she's saying. So they're not going to switch coaches. Because see me, I live in reality. I just go with the worst. I go for the worst and I hope for the best. That's my mentality. That's how I've been growing up. I know if a surprise come to me and say, hey, Dawkins, man, you get the day off, plus you get some extra money. Yo, I hoped and it happens. But I'm already knowing, look, she gonna do this bullshit. So the most I can say is Angel just need to go 100 miles per hour. Don't think, just do. In those 2 minutes you get, make it the best 2 minutes of your life. And just keep playing, because this coach, to me, I just don't think she's gonna change, because she has somebody that she knows, like an Azare, that she just trusts more. And then she's gonna let Chelsea do what she do, because I think Chelsea already had the combo with her and said, look, I run this goddamn offense. All right, because you've been effing up. And then Becky was in the house. So Becky probably was standing over when they was talking behind closed doors, like, point guy, right?
I mean, but at the same time, it's like enough of this losing, though. Enough of the losing. Enough of the losing.
Facts.
So, okay, so you said in the reality of the situation is this what it is.
This what it's going to be.
This what it is. Okay. So then apparently I need to just get over it, the Rose not winning.
Yeah, pretty much.
No problem. Okay.
Because hey, listen, you see who I got up? Look, I tried my best. I'm a root for Angel. I'm a root for the Rose to win. But look, I can't get with your bad coaching. I'm not a person to sit there and be quiet. I'm gonna be real. Your coaching sucks. It just sucks. And J-Spot, love J-Spot. Y'all do a great show. Y'all job on the show. Congratulations. But I want to grab the link and just say, J-Spot, stop that. No, F her. She can't coach. She just can't coach.
You talking about no?
She just can't coach. And I understand J-Spot. J-Spot's so positive. It's so good to be around positive. But me, I'm just like, look, that shit bullshit. Look.
You like, nah, it's it. That's it. That's all. It ain't gonna happen. She gonna be here. Now you just get over it. I mean, step over or something. You know what I mean? Figure it out. Now, that's it. That's how it's going.
That's it.
So, okay, so it's looking like the Owls and the Laces for the final.
I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep. I got the.
That mean I was dead ass wrong. I was dead ass wrong about everything.
No, I picked the Laces as my sleeper team, so I'm not surprised by the Laces, because when they made the trade and I saw they got Tip and Jackie together, I was like, okay, it's going to be dangerous, because AT, sometimes Kate can run the offense. Plus, what people don't know about Big Mama Dolson can play off the ball probably better than most players in the league. And she knows where to get to her spots, because her being a big woman, because I'm a big person, I'm going to try to find the easiest way to get to my spot. She does it the best. And then you got with Kate Martin, she already knows how Tip and J.O. play, because she played with them. And then AT is a person who's going to work off of you more than you work off of her. She's going to work off of what you do. and she don't mind not scoring because she got the two bum shoulders. So she like, shit, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna let you go out and get the points and cut to here. I'm gonna set the screen defensively. Don't worry. If somebody bump you, I'm gonna get them an extra bow on the other end. Y'all good. I'm the enforcer and the floor general. I'm all that in one. I'm the anchor too. So I already knew when they got Tip a dog. Like, listen, everybody like, yo, who's Tip Hayes? Describe Tip Hayes. Dog. That's it, dog. She's a mother effing dog. Like, I don't care if you could be losing by 15. She gonna take the best player and get in their head mentally on that perimeter. Y'all gonna cut that down to 5, win the game. That's just who Tip Hayes is. And then the Owls, I mean, look, Fee a cheat code. And then you got Skylar, then you got Alicia. Alicia's a Swiss Army knife. She the AT of that team, except she can shoot.
And then you put Courtney and Austin up there.
Right. And I don't even have to play quarter Austin that long. I just need them to fill in, let them get a break. Boom, I'm back out with my 3. They're running. And then I like their coach, because you see how their coach is coaching. He's coaching to his player's strength.
Oh, DJ Sackman. Yeah, Sackman got him going.
Sackman came in there.
Sackman got him playing.
Listen, Sackman like the dude off of that movie Anger Management. Listen, I may not have the biggest in the world, but I know I got the biggest in this room. That's how he is.
Hey.
That's who I am. I walk in here, y'all cool, you cool, but I got the biggest one in this room. All right, y'all cool, but we finna win.
Which one of y'all coming in second?
Right. Like that bird swag. Like that bird, like, nigga, I'm better than you. Listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you here. I'm going to give you a fake. Then I'm going to do turnaround game winner.
Game winner. Game. I'm calling game.
Everybody else.
I agree. I like it.
And then the Laces coach, he don't say much, but he's methodical. He knows where it's like he's looking at the chessboard. Already got you in 3 moves. Done. I'm good. Now I want to see how he adjusts without AT on the floor. How do you adjust? But Nola's coaching so bad, he ain't got to do much. But the Owls and Laces, I would say them, but I wouldn't sleep on the Vinyl. I know the Vinyl lost last time, but listen, once Aaliyah Boston starts getting her shot to fall, they're going to be unstoppable. Aaliyah's just trying to still learn how to go with the pace. And I love Coach Spoon for her, because Aaliyah's the type of player she'll be hard on herself, sometimes to a fault. And for T Spoon to be there to breathe life into her and to tell her, yo, it's good. I'm going to still throw you out here. You're going to play these long minutes. I don't care, because you're freaking Aaliyah Boston. T Spoon make you feel like you finna win a Grammy this year.
I mean, yeah, got you hyped. Like, let's go get it. Let's go get it.
So I like the Owls, Laces right now as the top 2, and then I still got the Vinyl above the bottom 3. They're just too good to me. Ray Burrell is showing everybody that she's gonna be a hot commodity whenever it's time for her to get that contract. She could play inside out. She's taking the shots that's given to her, and she's tough.
You liking all Ray Burrell?
Listen,
okay.
I was a fan. Listen, I fell in love with the looks, but she could ball.
Here you go. Tell the truth.
She could ball.
There you go. Tell the truth.
Listen. She could ball though. I can't hate. Listen, she looked good pregame. Every pregame, man. Her and Dejanay, man. Look, all I gotta say is, look, man. God bless y'all. That's all I gotta say. God came down and said, Dejanay, Ray, Rakia. Like, listen, if you got a girlfriend, you don't want her to walk past none of them 3. You like, girl, we're going over this way. Come on. You fine, but we gotta walk this way. Because they just too, it's like, it's
you ain't
like,
that, you ain't that fine. Is that what you're gonna get put out the house, man?
I know, but I'm gonna be back in the house.
you like just, I mean, maybe you and me both know you fine.
And then look,
you ain't fine. Like,
and then look,
like,
Auntie, you can't challenge them in one-on-one. You can't challenge them one-on-one. Listen, if your girlfriend say, look, I'm going to challenge y'all 3 for my man's heart. It's like, baby, don't do that. Come on, let's go.
There's no love, love in basketball.
Let's go, because you're going to lose.
It was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, you know.
God bless Angel too. Bless Angel too.
Yeah, come on, let's go, Rakia. You know what I'm saying? Let's ride out.
Not you got to reach up. For a short, folks. I see you reaching up. That's when you get on your tippy toes.
No, I might pull a Prince and get the heels on and just come out there
putting on my tallest.
Am I like my mother? She never satisfied.
I can't take you. Not you going to the stilettos, though.
I got the stilettos. Be walking in there like shit. I was 5'11". I'm 6'4" now. Let's go.
Who said Reese not fine? You said God bless Angel too. We said yeah.
Yeah.
We said yeah.
Nobody said that. Angel fine too, man.
I don't know what happened.
We never said that.
I don't know what happened, Angel. I don't know what happened yet.
No, Angel fine. Nope.
Put on your tallest shoes.
Listen, Angel fine. Trust me, that she wouldn't have the most haters. She would fine. Trust me.
Oh my goodness!
I'm telling you, I already know. I'm gonna be 6'5".
You hear me?
Oh yeah, hold on, Auntie. I gotta pay tribute to the old school. I'm gonna have the goldfish in the hill. You know what I'm saying? I'm swimming around and just walking in that bitch with the long jacket on and everything. Like
you going back to the I'm gonna get you sucker day.
Yep.
I can't take you. I can't take you. You every time we go out, I got my Timbs on.
Oh, absolutely. I gotta be tall.
I got my Timbs. I gotta walk out there with my tall shoes.
Listen, man. Listen. All I gotta say is, look, I gotta be around.
None of those are in the room with Reese.
Oh, don't worry. That's the Angel Reese face. She cussed me out like every Tuesday, so she cool. I'm used to it now. Like she misconstrued with people saying that's just what she do. I'm used to it. It's a view.
Oh, okay.
So it's a view. So it's like I'm good.
I'm like, yeah, wait a minute. It ain't no angel hate over here. I don't know what just happened.
Oh no, HD, I'm gonna get you, sucker, you dirty mother. Don't you say that.
Don't you say that. You know what I'm saying? Don't you say that. Hey.
What's up, Auntie Juju? Auntie Juju!
What's up, Ju?
I had to do the mustard. When I walk in the room, I'll be like, Auntie Juju!
Not the mustard. You are so silly,
and
man.
And then start getting into my little bag. Make them all mad.
Oh my goodness. Make them all mad. You hear me?
But that's my top 3. Laces, owls, laces, vinyl. Those are my top 3.
Okay.
Everybody else, listen, the only way, the reason we gonna beat the Phantom is because we just got more talent than them. Other than that,
ain't everybody gonna beat the Phantom?
Yeah, but listen, all I'm saying
unless they make a trade, like I don't see it. I see a lot of redundancy in this team, and then
Lexi Hall gonna come out there with the AI cross on Marina.
Well, I guess Sabrina's back now, so Sabrina will be back this week. So does that fix it?
Well, she should have stayed away. She should have made another excuse. She should have said she was ill.
So how many games? And then so BG had a game where she got to 29, hit the game winner, and
yeah, but that was more on Phil Handy's coaching. Like I love Phil Handy,
but it's better for the development, ain't it? It's better for the development.
No, he's gonna develop everybody. He's a great development.
That's great. I love that.
Yes. But as a head coach. When Stewie gives you more than 3 side eyes, it's time to put the clipboard down.
You got to start thinking about, if you want to stay at Unrivaled or not.
Right.
It's time for you to figure out if you really want to be a part of this here thing.
Right.
It's like,
right. You gonna go to your locker like, why this don't work no more? Like, what's my key card? Yeah, Stewie said,
You know, you get your
you tried, but see you later.
You get that check and your vacation been cashed out and all your sick leave and everything. That's just turn your uniform and everything in. Yeah, it's I'm concerned. I got some concerns there. I got some concerns there.
Man, he's a great developmental coach. I like what he's doing with Aaliyah and what he's doing with Rakia. Rakia to me got to get some more muscle. Not saying be swole, but just she got to get a little more muscle.
But this is what I'm hoping she's gonna be building from, you know, the end of last season to the beginning of the next WNBA season. I hope that this what this process is about.
She gonna shine because you got Kelsey coming in. You already got McDonald, you got Lexi, you got Zaya. So, and then this coach here probably gonna run like a spread type of offense where everybody just shoot the three less than 3 seconds or whatever that shit D'Antoni did. So everybody gonna get the green light to shoot. So Rakia her numbers gonna be better this year. Like the only issue with Rakia is when she gets onto a bigger defender, she has trouble getting around that defender. Not saying she don't have a bag, but if that defender put weight on her, it's kind of hard for her to adjust a little bit because she can't really push off well. But if
I want to see a stronger core,
she'll be unstoppable.
I want a little bit more strength in the arms, stronger core. And she gonna be ready to bang. She gonna be ready to bang. Because she get a bucket whenever she wants.
Yeah,
we've seen this. We've seen this repeatedly. She gets the bucket whenever she wants. That running gun offense. Okay,
she is. She Dewana Bonner. She's another Dewana Bonner.
And I don't think the Angel necessarily has to play with the Mist to get developed by Phil Handy. So, like, if you down there, you can go work with any coach when it ain't practice time for your
She works
your
with everybody.
Yeah. So
this
Angel, the setup is really dope.
Right. All I need Angel to do is just get muscle memory. If she gets muscle memory with her shot, with her moves, Angel gonna be fine. Like she's gonna be fine. I think people keep forgetting. And this happens to me because I'm such a fan of hers and Camilla. I'm ready to fight for them. And Aaliyah Boston. I'm a fan of them. We got to understand this is Angel going into her second year. Like her first year was an anomaly. Like we never seen a first year like that in a long time. Like that's an anomaly. So now all she got to do is just keep remembering her steps, get confident. Don't doubt yourself. Even if you miss 3 or 4 layups, who cares? Go back down, D up, rip it, keep going. If she pull you out the game, just stay motivated. Just stay motivated. Look, it's going to happen to you. You're dealing with a coach who don't know what the hell she's doing. We know that. But you got to stay locked in for your teammates. That's it. Because that's what happens. So I just need her to just get muscle memory, continue to stay herself, stay tough, which is hard because you want to play. You was getting all these minutes when you played, but now you here, you're the face, really. She's the face of this league, whether people like it or not. And you should be playing more. Like she should be, I don't give a damn if she missed 4 layups. You're playing.
Man, Junior Walker and the All-Stars, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Angel Reese and what's their names? They not here for you, Otis, for real. She is a brand, so got to get her on the floor. Got to
let her play. Like, remember Kobe was playing. Remember Kobe had games. He was 3 for 19. You think that stopped us from watching Kobe? Hell no.
Anybody that says Kobe's first playoffs, the first thing that you think about probably is those airball threes. The airball threes. Okay, he had to go through that. Right? To be able to get to greatness. But he kept shooting.
Exactly.
I don't know. Can somebody answer why Boston Rakia Sykes not getting attacked for their missed shots like Reese?
Because Angel's bigger than them. That's why. I mean, that's easy. Like we know that. Angel's a bigger brand than all of them. The only one standing to her or is is above is probably Asia. And I think Asia, I think that's it. Asia's the only
spotlight
one.
on her.
The spotlight. Yeah, the spotlight is Asia, Angel, and Caitlyn. Those are your 3 spotlight players. So they're going to get the most hate because they're the spotlight, they're the brand, they're the best at what they do.
People more people go to see Angel fail than go to see Angel succeed.
Exactly.
I don't know if people really realize that. Like,
exactly.
A lot of these people that are coming out there, they're going to see Angel lose. They're coming to wait for her to fail or do something that they can be like, see, I told you she wasn't that good. I told you how she did that. They're coming here for that. They're not coming to be. They're not really there to cheer her on.
Right. They're looking for her to fail. Like, they like when she fails because they clip something and then they can run it all day and they get views off of it. That's what they do. They want her to fail so bad. That's just what it is. And she understands that. But what she has to do is do what she's been doing. Lock it, get it out your head, just keep playing. That's all you could do. But Nola, like, we all know Nola on that bullshit. Everybody knew that because she doing the post-game presses with Azare, and everybody asking me why she doing it with Azare because nobody like her ass but Azare.
Do you think that they really don't like her? You think that they really don't like her?
I don't think they like her because if you see their competition when they do the 3-point against each other, one team on this side, the other team, Angela Kalea be calling out Angel like, man, look, she always cheating. She always switching sides like that. And Kalea be rolling her eyes at her ass a lot. If you watch because I watch for the shit nobody watches for. Like when she was in with the clip. This is funny to me. I don't care if none of y'all think it's funny. Like Chelsea is standing over while she doing the clipboard. Chelsea like, and nobody beside her.
She's just looking off, seeing what's going on.
And Lexi just, I'm just happy to be here. I got some money, you know. Hey, I'm with the black girls. So like that's how Lexi be. Lexi just happy to be around some fun people. She
okay. But okay, here's the thing. Nola Henry also doesn't get there by accident. So there's something that they saw in her. Like they don't bring a coach that, you know, the players wouldn't get along with.
Right.
So, you know, I feel like she's in this odd space where she's 29 years old.
Right.
Right. So she's not older than the best player on the team.
Right.
Right. And then she doesn't have more accolades than the youngest player on the team.
Right.
And so then it's this weird identity. Where do I fit in, guys? Just be the coach, damn it. Just be the coach. And then everything else can work itself out. So, like, I want to see Nola succeed, right? I want to see Nola succeed. I want to be able to see more black female head coaches throughout women's basketball.
Right.
If they can be successful, if they can successfully run a team. Like, I'm not just saying give them a job because they're black females that play basketball.
Yeah.
But so if there's something there, I want it to be developed. And so I don't want this experience to break her, but I also don't want, their season to be at the detriment of what she didn't know, if that makes sense, right? So, and I don't know how you find that balance. If it's stop, Mondo. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, where do we find that balance, right? Where do we find that balance, and how do we make it work? Like, I don't run her off. If there's something there, let's.
No, I'm not saying.
Let's pour into it. No.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not saying. I'm saying in general because everybody is like, they like take the clipboard, fire her. She needs to send her to HR. She needs to see if she can do something else. See, it's like, damn, hold on. Let's see.
They got her in tags. Like, get her out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Chelsea taking the clipboard is forever funny, right? That is forever funny.
Stop it, Shelly. Stop it. Don't do that.
Okay, so But here's the thing, right? When you look at the teams, what other team could they have put Nola with? Phantom? Her and PG? No, that doesn't work. Right? No way that works.
We'd have had memes. We'd have been having some jokes.
The Laces?
No. Too much dog on that team. Too much dog.
Her and AT doesn't work.
Yeah, that's too much dog on that team.
The vinyl, could you imagine her and Enrique?
Listen,
she is doing it. Come on. No.
Enrique, too much of a dog. Too much of a dog for her.
And then there was no way that she was going to coach either one of the owners.
Oh no,
because of their accolades and their resume. So she's where the only place she could be, over with Chelsea.
Well, they put her there because the thing about Chelsea would fit because Chelsea knows how to play with coaches that don't really have a lot of experience, because her accolades and her being a point guard is going to allow her to do what she wants to do. Like, period. Like, she got more accolades and she has more pull to me than any of the other players, because look at what she's done. She's played so far with like some of the best in the game. She's been the floor general and been the leader everywhere she's gone. So Nola, I think Chelsea's going to develop her into having more trust in herself and learning how to put players in certain positions by watching Chelsea do it when she goes to Dallas. And let's say after Dallas, she goes to get a job somewhere. She'll be able to lean on that experience. Plus, she could call Chelsea afterwards and get help. But as for right now, like, to me, I don't think she knows. It's not that I'm not saying she don't know what to do as far as she doesn't know as far as coaching. I think she has a plan written down and she goes to that sheet too much instead of just letting the game dictate to what she needs done and what she needs to do. And I think that hurt her the first two games when she had that piece of paper. And in the third game, she tried to go without the paper, but it was more of Chelsea Gray running the show than her running the show. Chelsea was the reason why everybody was running the right plays and everybody was doing what they're doing. Angel came out flat because I think Angel, she does it. Angel's the type, she needs you to give her that direction, and she's going to push that direction to the end of the earth. Like, she's going to make sure everybody follows. Angel is lost. Like, she's lost. Even when she's out there, she don't know, okay, this all you want me to do is just set screens and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to set screens. That's why when she had the layup, when she got the steal, ran down, she passed the ball, because that's all I believe Nola told her to do. Just pass the ball, or if you're pass the ball, even in doubt, pass the ball, get the ball to Kalea or get the ball to Chelsea, set the screen. That's all I need you to do. So now she got this mental thing that's saying, should I shoot it or should I pass it? Because she had an open three, which Angel just will pull.
So she's not empowered to just hoop.
Exactly. That's what I see from her. That's what I see. Whereas Azare could do whatever she want to do. Forehead could come out there smiling, give me the ball. I don't know her resume.
I don't know her resume. Right, but I'm looking at Nola Henry, and she's in a huddle where she's looking up at a couple gold medals.
Yes. Champions. Yep.
I mean, because Kai got a chip.
Yeah.
Chelsea got 3 chips. I think 3 chips.
Right.
Angel's a national champion.
Yep.
And then Sykes, Hull, and Stevens, I'm not sure what their accolades are. But I mean, so you're looking up at this, but then you don't know what to do with it. Oh gosh, I don't know.
Because look at Slim.
A coach should be so excited to have that, though.
Yeah, she should. I would be excited. I'll be like, I'll be energized. Her energy is off to me. Like it's like, are you happy to be here? Or are you not? Like, her body language at times is like, are you just doing this just to, they were like, Nola, man, we need you. We ain't got nobody else. Okay, how come? Like, it's like, she comes off like that to me. I don't see, I don't, and please, before people say, well, there's laid back coaches. Yeah, but they still had, their body language showed me that they want to be here. Her body language showed me is like, I don't know, whatever. And then it comes off to me like, Azrae, my dog, I'm going to give Azrae her shots, let her look good, and then Chelsea can do whatever she wants. I'm just here just to look the part. Like, that's how it come off to me. Because she don't have her body language just comes off as weak as hell to me. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Out of all the other coaches, Teaspoon, I don't give a damn what people say. Teaspoon can't run no X's and O's. Listen, Teaspoon make me believe she can coach us through a wet paper bag. Like, she showed me that. The coach for the vinyl, she's vinyl, but the coach for the laces, his body language comes off like, I was made to be here. And then I ain't got to talk about the Owls coach. Like I said, man, look, I'm bigger than all y'all in this room. I'm Sackman. Shut up. Look, we run into
Sackman. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But her body language, the body language of the FAAAAMMM coach is kind of coinciding. It's like, do y'all want to be here, or y'all just trying to kick it? Like, what we doing? And then Phil Handy, I believe Phil Handy trying. It's just Phil Handy he just having a problem closing right now down the stretch or making the right moves. But other than that, Phil Handy comes off like he wants to be here. But she just comes off as, I'm chilling with chilling with the girls, you know, I'm just happy to be here. That type of energy. I don't see it.
And I guess I could take it better if somebody said, hey, you know what? This is a developmental opportunity. So during the week, she's in coaching class and we going over X's and O's and rotations, and she got a mentor that she's checking in with, other than this is your audition for a head coach, right? Because if this is your audition for a head coach, you're failing miserably. Like, you are bombing this interview right now.
Yeah, she's bad.
And you have to know it. But I mean, you know, I guess you can't accept not trying. So at least I respect her for taking taking on the opportunity.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how, does she make it through the season? Do y'all think she makes it through the season? Would they make a change at coach part of the way through? What do you think?
I think they're going to get into the final spot because the Miss just by default, like the Miss Dejanay's hurt. We don't know when she's coming back. Jewel Lloyd got to get herself back right, and Jewel Lloyd, like, if she gets on a heater, then she probably could possibly put him in. But the roles, like, I can't go against the point guard. Like, I trust Chelsea, 3-time champion, probably the best point guard in history. Then you got Kalea Copper, champion. I just think that team, and then you got Angel, winner, mentality, one on every level she's played at, but WNBA. You know, so I just see that team finding a way, figuring it out. I think they figure it out, and they get to that 4 spot. Could possibly go to that 3 spot if everything clicks. The Miss, I think Stewie, man, I hate to say it because she did put up these points. I think Stewie is, as far as being the lead dog, I think she's kind of done. I think they need to focus more on letting Jewel and Rakia carry that offense. And I think Aaliyah needs to get more time. They need to give Aaliyah more minutes because Aaliyah is getting better. She's getting better. And Aaliyah is that person we talk about, the Swiss Army knife. But I got the Rose, The Phantom, I got the Rose, Mist, and Phantom. That's how I got the last bottom three, and the Rose get into the playoffs barely. Like they're gonna be up and down. Then when it gets to the end of the stretch, they're gonna catch fire to me, and then they're gonna go in. They're gonna be dangerous when it gets to that time because all of them are gonna figure out, okay, this is what we want to do. Chelsea, once she learns how everybody is, she's going to be unstoppable because listen, she's the best point guard to me in this whole thing, period. She's the best. Once she figures out, it's going to be over. Once she figures everything out.
I mean, overall, for sure. As far as, just physically able to move and groove and, I know I still think it's some limitations there. But Chelsea makes it, she makes it work. But Stewie, I don't know if I think Stewie is done as much as I feel like I said, Stewie just was like having that life is good cigar. Like gold medal. I mean, gold medal.
Nas cover with the white
you know what I mean? Like
with the white wedding dress and with the pose.
with the pose, like, I mean, what else? I went and got a gold medal. Right. I went New York, couldn't do it for 28. I'm a home state hero, you know what I'm saying?
You know
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Unrivaled is banging, you know what I'm saying? I had to turn down investors. Like she just taking 2 puffs right now. Like life is good, but like if you need me to hoop, I will. So I think Stewie came back like, really kind of like this just for y'all. And then when it gets serious, then I'll come in. And then it was like, oh, y'all need me to hoop right now. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Nah, Stewie is 30. Stewie is 30 now. So Stewie's 30. Nafisa's 28. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Stewie's 30.
Yeah.
Big Stewie too, not little Stewie. Like Stewie's like, life is good right now. I got 3 dub championships.
Yeah.
Gold medals. My league is a success. 4 natties. 4, you know what I'm saying, player of the year. You know what I mean? Like, life is good. I've done this. Like, and then, I watched her sit down and chop it up with Candace. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, that was a great interview. That
was fun. That was just fun to watch, man. Just like 2 champions just talking and kicking it. So, to hear her talk about like, this third one was the one that meant the most. Like in 28 years, they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like I was, Stewie was probably like, 6 years old or something when they, 2 years old, 2 years old when the league came around, and it took her whole life.
Yep.
To go get one for him. So.
Yeah, you look at it like Stewie she just exuberates like just her aura, like how everybody say you got aura. When Stewie walked on the court, it's aura. Like you remember when AI said I was next to Mike, and it felt like a whole thing was around him,
like he was glowing.
Right.
Like he levitated or something.
Right. And then when you hear Kobe. Man, that's just Mike. It's kind of because that's what I mean by a person that's a winner, like who got that exuberance. Like Kobe could sit in the room with Magic and Mike, and nigga, I'm Kobe, because winners have a different personification of how they look. Like the Kalia Copper episode as well was just like. The here.
I didn't even watch that one yet. I ain't even watched that one.
Oh, you gotta watch it. Whenever you get a shot or a break, watch that, because I learned something new about them. It's funny. But Kalea Copper said something. This is why I don't really want Angel to leave the team, because Kalea Copper is somebody I think she'll learn from. And when she goes into the season, it'll make her even better, because Kalea Copper started out on the bench. And she started out, she got traded. She had 1 year and she got traded to Chicago from New York. And she was talking about her journey, how I was on the bench. Then I worked my way up to starting. Then I worked my way up to being a franchise player. And then she talked about how she took a leadership class in college, something that Candace didn't even know. So this was cool to hear that. So she knows how to talk to different people. So when she's on the team and she sees the person at the end of the bench, like frustrated, they're only getting 1 minute, 1.5. She says that's understandable to be frustrated because I want to play. Everybody want to play.
If you're not frustrated, I'm side eyeing you. Like
exactly.
You don't want none of this action. You ain't trying to get in this.
Exactly. So when she actually talks to like different players and the player in New York, I can't think of her name. She was on the bench. I can't think of her name. Is it Dee or something? I can't think of her name, but she talked about her and said that she sat on the bench the whole time, didn't get to play. But what she did in practice was key. Walking into the stadiums, key. Going to get something to eat, key. Like everything you do from the person who picks the trash up equals to a championship environment. And I think a lot of people they don't understand what it takes to win. Like when we doing this YouTube shit, I don't think people understand what me and you have to do. It's a routine. While I'm taking a shower or going to work, I'm practicing and going over what I got to get done, going over how I can make my show better, going over how I can start beginning, middle to end. People, it's what people don't see that we're doing is what preps us to what we're doing and why we're being successful at where we're at. That's how it is in basketball or football or soccer when you win championships. You got it everything down to tying your shoes, picking the right shoes. That shows if you're if you got the tangibles or intangibles to be a winner. And this is why I think Angel, even though she's not getting her minutes, Kalea Copper every day, Chelsea every day, she needs to be around that because that's going to make her go back, breathe that life into all the other players. Camilla got it already because Camilla went through that with Aaliyah as her vet on the team in college. Then Aaliyah leaving, now she was the big dog. Then being with Teaspoon, now going overseas and being with an Angel, they could feed off each other. Camilla could go like this, I got two just side out of these little chums. Like, listen, this is what it takes to win. And I think
chemistry.
Right. And that's what I want to see from her is not necessarily, I want her to play because she's the face, but at the same time, I like her with the team because of those two. Those two to me, I think is going to get better. And I think a lot of us are like, man, we want her to play, but damn.
Well, I mean, we want her to play, but I also think that she's not just having those two pour into her. So
correct.
She's probably getting some time with AT. You get some time with Nafisa. You get some time with Stewie. Lisa Leslie's down there, so you get some time. You get some time with Lisa, right? You do all of these things, so that you're picking up and adding all of these things to your tool bag, right? So Angel, like if we know one thing about Angel, she's gonna make the most of her 24 hours, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm sure that she is definitely taking advantage of being able to have that time with all of them, whether it's on the court, off the court, or both. Having them pour in her and be able to add to her game. So I agree. And I like her on the team. And like I said, I didn't want her off the roads. I was more moving Rakia to that team, and but I had the same thought as you, for that it would be Azure that would lead.
Yeah, because
I don't even know if they still make trades now. I don't know.
I don't know either. But to me, I always was taught like, you're not going to have the most comfortable environment. Like you just not. When you become an adult, everything is uncomfortable. You got to make it comfortable yourself. So I want to see Nola uncomfortable where she don't have to lean on Azure, somebody she don't know. That shows me how great of a coach you can be. Like not having, but knowing that, okay, I could go to Azure, I could go here. And I'm not taking on Azure's been playing decent. She hasn't been bad, but
this isn't about how she's playing.
Right,
exactly.
Right. Yeah, I just want people to know that because people are, when I call a forehead, that's just a nickname we give. You dig? So they, It is what it is. So she just, to me, I don't know if I just want her to pour into Angel as a coach and tell her, look, I just need you to do this. Just take the shot. Just be you. Play comfortable. Just let her play comfortable. Don't just pull her after she done got 2 step backs, got a 3, got a layup. Because when you take somebody out when they're doing good, it's going to mess them up mentally. So now they're going to second guess themselves. So now you done killed my players' confidence. And as a general managers are watching you. They're watching you because absolutely. you could be a future prospect or a coach for our team. And this is why I want her to do better. Because let's say Unrivaled ends and you're still doing this same BS and your players really didn't get better from week 1 to when y'all ended. That's going to reflect on your resume, regardless of if it's fair or not. You gotta do something to make yourself better and know how to play the game and get it going and saying, okay, Angel, you made this shot, you got that rebound, you got that steal. Bet I'm gonna let you stay out here for longer. That's all you got to do, and Angel's gonna be good. Because if you pour that I believe in you into her, Angel good. She gonna do what you got to do. But if you take her out when she's actually playing, it's like, what are you doing now? And then you did Sykes dirty too. She took Sykes out. Sykes got a layup, got a stop. She just took her out. It's like, why
do you think she's feeling pressure to try to win?
Do I think she's feeling pressure to try to win? Yeah, probably so. It has to be, because I don't know what else to say. Because remember, she didn't play Lexi at all in the first 2 games, but like a second. I don't even think it was a full minute. And then she played Lexi for a longer period of time. So, and I think she only did it because Vandersloot was out there. So she was like, Lexi could win this battle. And then she just continued playing her, because then remember down the stretch, she took Lexi out real quick. So I think she feels pressure to win. And I think Chelsea at the same time don't want to lose. So she's being a vet. I think that by her not wanting to lose, it intimidates Nola. Like, I got to win. I got to do something. So she's going to try to do everything to win as opposed to developing. That's from what I see.
Okay.
Because I don't see her going out there. Because if you're developing, Auntie, why would you take Angel out or take Slim out? Take Kalea out. She took Kalea out at one point just like that, and then bring Kalea back, I think, till the end of the third or the early part of the fourth.
Yeah, and that's why I was wondering, is it that she was feeling pressure to win, and so she was trying to go with who she thought could score more points down the stretch?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make sense of the rotation. And then I guess my other concern there is that I'm not seeing adjustments, right? So we've seen 3 games that's kind of been the same. And so then are the assistants saying, hey, we need to try something different? Or, I mean, is everybody, now I'm wondering, is it the blind leading the blind? Or does somebody know? Somebody, we have to say something. There's an adjustment that has to be made if they're going to, try to get to some success.
I don't even think it's that. I think Chelsea just said, get out my way with that bullshit ass clipboard. We finna win. You just do rotations, and I'm gonna run the offense.
Yeah, but you can't show up for game. You can't show up game 4 and do the same and have the same game plan. Like it hasn't worked. That. Like 3 times you struck out. So, are your assistant coaches pouring into you, or because I can't, and everybody keeps saying that they won in spite of her.
Yeah, they did.
That's the wrong. That's the wrong narrative that you want. That's the wrong reputation that you want, that your teams win in spite of you.
Yeah, because you're not gonna beat the Laces, the Vinyl, or the Owls playing that way. You're not gonna win that way. You're just not. So in her assistants, I don't trust their assistants. I watch them in practices doing what they just look like they the homies. They just there.
Yeah, so we may need a whole breakup. You may need to break up.
You might need it. Yeah, you might have to.
a coaching switch in the middle of the season, something like that.
You might have to, because look, remember, Teaspoon had that op who went to Washington. He was just sitting there the whole time, just, hey, you good, T. You ain't got to challenge this time. When we like challenge, she's like, you good. You ain't got to challenge. That's how her assistants are to me. Like
yes. They the yes men. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's what they are. So I don't believe in her.
Okay. Let's switch gears. Let's switch gears. WNBA. Let's talk trade. How do you feel about the trade? How do you feel about
Lamar Jackson?
How do you feel about the trade? Let's hear about it.
Listen, I'm gonna piss everybody the F off now. Listen,
here you come. Come on, here you go.
This is Nephew HD. The D stand for diabolical. So Nephew H diabolical. So now, the Seattle Storm have a chance to F the whole draft up by getting the number 2 pick. Then they got Lyveboy, who basically could develop under a NECA and develop under a scholar leadership. So what if that number 2 pick, right? What if they say, we're going to grab Olivia Miles and we're going to develop her behind Scholar? And then not only that, we still could go get us some more free agents because they got the facility. Now, I'm gonna
tell you my problem. Like the way that they did Nikki Mule, I don't want a rookie to go there and rot at the end of the pitch.
Right.
So that's, but I know they can mess this whole thing up.
They could mess the whole thing up because look, I understand what you're saying, but they could mess that up because then even if you don't get Olivia, you can get Kiki. Kiki will be a solid pick because NECA gonna be around what, like 2 more years, if that. She probably going to the front office or something somewhere or run the league. And then Kiki could come in and just say, hey, and just get that experience and be able to fill in that spot. And then the Sparks, like they picked the perfect person because Kelsey Plum gonna shoot the damn ball like 80 times. So they might as well get ready for it. Is Kelsey gonna come down? Because this is what Kelsey wanted. This is from what I heard behind closed doors, is that Kelsey wants to be the main scorer, that she wants to shoot everything. She want to be the main person. So her going there, this helps her, but will it help the whole team? She fits that system because this coach wants to run all day. She don't want to, okay, we're going to set up to the post or set to the mid-range. She want to shoot all day. Now the Laces, Jewel Lloyd is like, I don't know, like, you know, is she going to be able to take Becky saying, look, get your ass on defense and listen, Becky will fight mamas. Becky fight mamas. I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay, so here's the other thing I thought about. So Seattle, you said Seattle, they can mess this whole thing up and choose a Kiki, right? Or Olivia Miles, right? Okay, now, next season, we're going to have an expansion draft for 2 teams, which makes me think
2 or 1. Thought it was 1.
Portland is coming and Toronto is coming on.
So they're coming at the same time?
I believe Portland and Toronto are 2026, right? So to me, you don't get to. So now you don't get to protect 6 players. Maybe you protect 4.
Right.
Or if it was going to be 6, with what you just said that's on that team in Seattle, is Olivia Miles someone that they would protect, or do you lose her in the expansion draft?
I say they protect her.
Okay.
Because think about it. Skylar and NECA signing 1-year deals. They're on a 1-year deal. They're not finna sign a full deal because the CBA is coming. So I'm protecting Olivia Miles, or if it's Kiki, I'm protecting them because let's say Nika comes back, I can throw a Nika and Olivia out there together because Olivia has showed us she could play with another guard out there. So because she's playing with to me, one of the best, if not player of the year right now in Hidalgo. So you got Nika, because Nika, remember, she's injured, so she's getting herself back. You got Olivia. You can have them play together. That'll be a good future for the Storm. The Storm would just have to go pick up some veteran pieces. So
then you protect Nika and you protect Olivia. Who would be the other 2 to 4 that you are protecting? Right? Is it Ezzy?
Horston, and Ezzy. Now it depends on how they feel about Horston. I'm not a huge Gabby Williams fan. Everybody loves Gabby because of the Olympics. Gabby to me is okay, but to me, Gabby's thing is, to me, she's just a role player. She's just great at what she does. She plays her role. I would take Horston because Horston to me got a bigger ceiling. If I could develop her offensive bag with her defensive bag and her energy and her utility, like she could play different positions, her, Olivia, Nikki, and Ezzy, that's a nasty little lineup to add around. So you got you a little young foe on the rise. So that's who I would protect. And then with the Sparks, I'm protecting Plum, Rakia, Cam, and whoever they draft probably at number 9, because they got the 9th pick. So whoever they get at 9, that's who I'm protecting. And then for the aces, we already know who they protecting. Like,
let's talk. Let's talk about that in 2026. Who do they protect if it's only, let's say it's only 4 that they could protect?
If it's 4, we already know Asia. Chelsea. Is Chelsea gonna still? You think Chelsea's still gonna be around for the long haul? Still,
I don't think that Chelsea is talking about being a scoring guard just to come play one more season. So in my mind, Chelsea wants to play more than one season, right? So okay. Jackie,
could you see Chelsea going to Chicago 2026, and you guys protect
to the cold? And then after I've been living in LA and Vegas all these years,
yeah,
you want me to pack my baby up and go to the snow, sir?
I'm just saying, if you paying her that bag, you got that bag, you dangle it over her head, because look, you still have after that season, you still have Chicago, Angel and Camilla still on their rookie deal for 2 more seasons, because we know they're going to get their option picked up, so that's not even a question.
To me, a player like that would go in the expansion draft to like one of those teams. So Chelsea, like a Toronto or a Portland, to me, or some kind of way at the Valks, right? I don't know.
So Asia and Jackie protected already. So you would protect Jewel, and then who else would you protect?
Oh, there's Kitley is there.
That's right. Kitley is. I keep forgetting because she didn't play last year, did she?
No, because she was suspended for injury. So
right.
You know what I mean? So now
that's my 4.
It's as we looking at what you bringing into the team, also think about that may be what's on the not protected list, because they won't have played that much. You know what I'm saying? Based on how the WNBA season goes, right? You say it's no snow in Chicago in the summer, but she only got to stay for the summer. I hear you, Lil. She can come enjoy. She can enjoy that beautiful.
Yeah, she can.
That beautiful Chicago summer.
Listen, I could see Kalea Copper. I don't know when her contract up. She might want to come back. So you don't know, like, because I think Jeff is going to. I think Jeff is like, I'm a draft who I can draft at 3 and 10. And I'm a probably pick up 1 free agent or 2. I'm trying to get Dejanay. We're gonna see if they match that offer or not. And I might bring in Vandersloot, because Vandersloot could just be that veteran who could get everybody, teach the young players like where to be, how to get in position, help Lizzie complete a better pass to the post, so that could be beneficial. And then 2026, I think he's going all in. He's going to be like, look, if Chelsea's out there or Skylar or whoever, I'm going all in. Because why would you? Because to me, I think he called and said, I want Jewel, but, y'all want too much. So I'll just wait till she just come out.
I'm saying 4 instead of 6 only because you will have to field 2 teams. It's going to be 2 teams that have to field for the draft instead of just 1. So they may cut it down. They may still leave it at 6. I just said if you could only say 4.
Right.
You put these teams together. You get this chemistry, and then you're not protecting some. You got new talent coming in. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. And LA was like, we don't want Page, as the bot said, we don't want nothing. Take the whole number 2 pick. We don't want nothing from up there if it's not Page. So I thought that was interesting. Kelsey Plum.
I didn't want Kelsey Plum in Chicago. Chicago Sky. Like, no, Kelsey.
Oh no! I wasn't looking for her there.
They don't need a Kelsey in Chicago. They need something else. They don't need her. I want Raven if she come out, but I know she's probably not. But if she come out, I want Raven over all of these guards. Like, I'm sorry, like she runs the team. She runs the team like better than anybody I've seen in a long time. Like, and then she don't dominate the ball. She could play off the ball, and she just makes winning plays. And I like that connection with her and Camilla. Camilla would be eating all day.
I think there's some familiarity with Reese as well.
Yeah, Angel as well. Yeah, they played on the U17 or 19 group.
One of those teams, I do believe. So there's some familiarity there, and I mean, I believe that they're just, if nothing else, they're friends, from what I understand. So
yeah, they are. Because remember that thing last year with the push after the game, Angel and Raven was taking pictures, chilling with one another. People was trying to make it bad blood or whatever, but whatever.
It was just basketball, heated basketball, in the heat of the game kind of stuff. And it didn't, I seen people people in the media trying to bring it back up. Like, nobody's thinking about that, y'all.
Right.
We're not even the same team. We're on something different.
Yeah.
So okay.
So that's how I look at it. But the trade, like, I mean, I think everybody got who they wanted. I'm glad that the Aces got another pick, because I think the Aces are going to draft some picks that's going to continue their dominance when they pick those players, some hidden gems, and they also could use them for leverage down the line if they need to. So that was smart to get a pick after they lost their pick, which I thought was whatever that situation. But
yeah,
so they got that back, and then they still got the second round pick. So
yeah, my concern is that we went for 1 and we still don't have a bench.
Correct.
And so
top heavy.
Is the intent to try to get a bench out of the draft? I don't like the idea of trying to get a bench out of the draft, because it's an inexperienced bench, right? So I want a nice mix of veterans and youth. You know what I mean?
You got Tip coming back. You got.
I hope so.
Yeah, hope so. And then you got a couple free agents y'all could grab out there. And then you also could draft that Gamecock connection. You could probably get Bree Hall and Fagan.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be a good, because Asia would teach Fagan. That would be a person she could learn from. And Fagan could come in and give y'all some great minutes off the bench, more than Stokes, in my opinion, especially the defensive end and rebounding. She would help in that department a lot, where Asia don't burn herself out.
Yeah, our challenge is that we got to convince somebody to take some stuff on the bench that we got to make room to put a Fagan, right?
Well, and Elisa gonna be gone. They free agents.
But I think that we try to keep at least one or both of them for veterans.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not talking about them, but I'm talking more like the Stokes and the Gustafsons.
Gustafson, oh God, the fake.
You know what I mean?
So the fake Big Mama.
Yeah, so and so how do you who do you sell that to? Because you don't want to trade it for like a Dana, right? So it's like, what exactly do we do with y'all?
Right.
So
thank you.
That's gonna be interesting,
because I didn't hear. y'all saying Angel Reese's contract up next year? No, it's not. Y'all don't know how WNBA contracts work, but my bad, Auntie. You can keep cooking.
Oh no. That's we make sure we want to.
Yeah, like they got 4 years on the rookie contract, and then they got a fourth being an optional. So
Right.
So that's what
Run
it
them
is.
lights up, y'all. TMZ posted Ace is trying to get BG and Hamby. So they want Hamby back after all of that. They want Hamby to come back. How does that work?
I don't know.
How does that work? And then would you stop your lawsuit if we let you come back? I don't understand. What do you think about that?
I'm not buying that. Look, listen, you and Op, you suing us. You not coming back to the team. Like, I'm old school, so in this new school era, people will be like, "Oh, it's okay. We want to win." You know, I don't give a shit. Op. Like, I'm still ain't cool with people from when I was in the sandbox.
I remember you. I remember you.
Yeah. Like peace, nigga. Like, no, I'm not bringing her back. After you made us lose our pick and we had a good pick, nah. No. Now, Brittany Griner, like, I don't know. Like, she looked it good in that one game, but that was more about the miss really not having a lot of people out there. And plus, Asia's still gonna have to rebound. Like, because Brittany ain't gonna get no rebounds, and she's still gonna have to do everything in the post.
So wouldn't Brittany go to the bench? Wouldn't he start Kitley with Asia?
Yes, I would start Kitley.
And then do something like maybe where you have
bring
a half
off the bench. Yes.
Yeah, and then do like a half court set or something when she's out there where you trying to purposely go into her or something. But here's the thing, BG doesn't rebound now.
But she used to back in the day.
Yeah, but
now, no.
Yeah, she doesn't rebound now. Like, if it's kind of like if it's by me, I'll grab it. Kind of rebounding. That'd be going on. But like an extra a box out to get it like a
too much.
She ain't doing all of that. She ain't doing all that for the rebound.
Too much.
I mean, it gotta come right here for her to get it. So no. We're not gonna see that happen. And then like I said, she looks like she's laboring. It looks like she's laboring to move out there, and I would love to understand how that fits with the defense that we're trying to run. You know what I mean? Like, and the offense that we're trying to run too. But
like, I don't know, like her coming off the bench. Like, if she says I want to come off the bench, that would be good. But I have to have another big next to her who's going to get all the rebounds and get all the old boards and all of that stuff, the hustle plays, because she's not going to do it. She'll get it, but she's going to be trying to score it. And now she done added that 3-pointer to her game. She settles sometimes for the three. So I don't know. But if she does come, it's like, okay, for
I'm gonna tell you
1 year, yeah. But
I'm gonna tell you this: I didn't say, oh yeah, I didn't say I'm not feeling like Mortimer. I'm not like we're back because I'm hearing like BG. You know what I mean? That ain't where I'm at with it. Like,
I'm still not talking to you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, $1.
Randolph.
But turn those machines back on. Get those people back in here. You know what I'm saying? Look, no.
He having a heart attack. F him.
You know what I'm saying? Turn those machines back on.
Listen, Mortimer was my guy. I don't care what anybody say.
Randolph. You know what I mean? Mortimer, we're back. Yeah, I'm not feeling like that.
Right.
That doesn't do that for me. So, I would feel more. I wanted to see what was going on with Elena Deladon first.
Listen, we thinking the same thing. If I'm Becky or whoever I'm going to fly out. I'm flying Deladon out. I'm flying to her to see, look, how much can we give you to come back and play for us?
Can you play? If I could have anybody, I would take Tina Charles. If I could have anybody, I would take Tina Charles.
I would take her too. Like, listen, Tina Charles, that's what I was saying. Why would you look at Griner? Tina Thompson, not Tina Thompson. I know you wish you had Tina Thompson, but
right? You know what I
mean? But Tina Charles, her and Asia, I like better than I like Asia and Griner. To me, I think Tina her and Asia would dominate. Like it'll be a Fouls and Brunson combo going at it with anybody, and then Tina could stretch the floor. She could hit their jumpers. And then she'll have more space because you got to watch Asia. You got to send a double to Asia, or Asia gonna cook your ass the whole game. So I would take a Tina Charles and an Ella Don if I can, and I'm going from there.
Yeah, I like them. You know, especially if Deladon is you know who she was. You know,
could give me a little bit. If she could give me a little bit, I'm taking it because look, Jewel Lloyd, I feel is going to be good because she don't have to be the leader. She don't have to tell everybody what to do. She could just be Jewel Lloyd. I'm gonna play.
Is she the starter?
Is she the starter? You got to start her because of her name, but it's hard because you're going to have Chelsea. J.O. is going to be out there. That's going to put too much to me on J.O. because she's going to have to cover both of their deficiencies on the defensive end.
And that's what she was just doing.
Right. And I
thought we was making a move so she didn't have to do that so that she can't score.
It'll be a little
J.O. is a bucket too.
It'll be a little better than Kelsey. Not going to be as worse, but she still would have to help out. But it's not going to be, to me, as bad because I watched both Kelsey and Jewel last year. Jewel could play defense. The problem with Jewel was she just couldn't get the ball in the basket for some reason, or whoever was bullying her, she couldn't get the ball in the basket, but their defense wasn't really bad last year for the Storm. The problem was Jewel Lloyd just ain't no leader. She just ain't the number one. She just ain't the alpha dog of the team. She's the I'm a roll with the pack type of player. That's her. Because if you watch her with Stewie and Bird, she has some of her greatest performances because she ain't really have to do nothing but just play defense, score, and shoot. Now you're on that same team with Asia, J.O., and we know the leaders are Asia and Chelsea. Those are two leaders. So now I think she's going to play great and play free because she don't have to worry about nothing no more.
And you leave Hayes on the bench.
Yes. I got to bring Hayes off the bench because whatever reason, when she come off that bench, y'all become unstoppable. Y'all become unstoppable because she's just a dog. Like, she plays to the fullest. And then I could leave her out there if I bring in some young players. She can work well with the young players as far as a defensive person, as far as on the offense, where to put them at. She sets screens. She does all the little things that I think makes her so valuable. So I would keep her. I would keep her coming off that bench. And then if I can add somebody else to the bench, then I think you guys are going to be back in the championship again because I don't see nobody stopping a lineup with Asia, Tina, Jackie, Jewel, and Chelsea. That lineup's finna be dangerous. It's going to be hard. Like, it's not because if y'all play New York, Sabrina going to get cooked. She going to get cooked. The only ones y'all really have to worry about is JJ to me and what's the other girl name? Phoebich. Phoebich is a Swiss Army knife. Because Stewie goes like in certain games, like if you put a good defense on her and get a game plan, she goes cold. The person who really gave y'all fits was JJ because Kia, for some reason, she didn't help down there for the boards enough. And then Lainey Hamilton and Kayla Thornton gave y'all little problems. But other than that, if y'all add the right pieces off the bench, I see the Aces going back to the championship because right now is New York or the Aces. It's nobody. Everybody else is below y'all. That's just the facts. Even if the Fever try to trade for Satu, I still don't see them as a threat to y'all two teams because they don't play no defense and they're easy to slice up. Y'all sliced them up twice last year, or more than that.
Yeah.
So
It's just it's getting the right pieces and building the bench, right? Like I said, Gustafsson, Stokes. Like I'm gonna be disappointed if that's what we walking back into the battle with, as far as like support around Asia. I ain't even front. Like if it's Stokes and Gustafsson, then why? What the hell did we do? What did we do? So because we knew that we needed to be able to get points from there now. Like the WNBA has turned a corner where you need a scoring big now. It's not enough for you to rim protect and rebound. Like I need for you to be able to score, and then I definitely need for my offense not to go just totally stagnant when Asia goes to the bench. And then I need, like somebody said, we need somebody that's not scared to be the enforcer, to not scared to give the hard foul. Like it doesn't have to be Asia all the time. Like Asia's getting whacked across the face. Somebody make a statement. Yeah. So we clean up some of this stuff.
Somebody's gonna have to turn into that enforcer. Like Asia you can't go into the season Asia doing every goddamn thing. You can't. Or Asia's gonna be burnt out by the time y'all get to the second round. It's like
exactly.
They gotta find somebody to be that. So do you get that from the draft? Because free agency, I don't really see a lot of that. Now there is Cheyenne Parker Hines is good. I mean, Tyus Parker Hines is good, but she get hurt too much. That's her only issue. But she's a solid big to come in and bang, get rebounds. She helped Tina Charles out a lot. Tina didn't really have to rebound or do all the dirty work. And then you got I believe if I could try to get Dee out of Minnesota, I'll bring her on. So, and then you got Aerial Powers. Her thing's the same issue. She's a dog, but she get hurt too. But if she's playing in limited
what's her name? Nelson O'Donnell.
Yeah, O'Donnell. Yeah, O'Donnell's good too. I like O'Donnell. She's especially off the bench. She can score. She can score real, and she can stretch the floor. Especially, she can give Asia a lot of room to operate. Where you don't.
You know what? I wouldn't mind a DeWanna Bonner. I wouldn't mind a Bonner off the bench. Though.
I said that too. Like Bonner, AT. I'm just saying.
Both of them. Wait a minute. That's
Auntie,
a lot of money.
We're a package deal, Auntie.
I know, but that's 500,000. You know what I mean? That's 500. That's 500. 500 for them two.
But they.
I was trying to get one of you. I was trying to get one of y'all to LA and one of y'all to Vegas, so y'all could be a couple hours apart.
Bonner,
15-minute flight or something.
Listen, if DeWanna says I just want to come, then that's a good move because she'll play that role she played in Phoenix, coming off the bench, going to work.
I just say, and I think 500,000 into both of them with what we already have as far as like on our bench as far as like age and all of that. I don't think that we want to put 500,000 right there.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, it's not the worst thing for 1 year, but 500,000 is a lot out of what I think that the salary cap is going to be this year. So
Queen Egbo, I don't know. I think Queen Egbo is coming back. Bree Wayne. I think they said they're going to bring her back. Not sure. We'll see.
You said O'Dowd get pushed around too much. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, she does on the defensive end, but I just need her to come in and give me like a couple good minutes, make some shots,
score so that Asia can breathe.
Right. Like y'all got the defense. Like you could put her in there because I think Stokes coming back for y'all. So Stokes can be in there with her.
You don't gotta remind us. You ain't gotta be doing all that reminding.
Look, man.
Kia be out there 28 minutes, 0 points.
She like a Kia though. She like a Kia.
Jeez, every other game she got 1 3-pointer or something. Right. I hope that she was out working on her offensive game. Like I want her. I need like 10 and 5. I need like 10 and 5.
I've been seeing her, but we'll see. I gotta see the results because I don't know.
Let's see the results. Like I need to see 10 and 5.
Gustafsson pissed me off. She went overseas and just left her game there.
It was like she was like, I'll just pick it up when I get there.
Because
she got to Paris and put her game on. Like,
I'm like,
where you been at?
The same girl off the Aces bench? Like, how?
Nothing giving us nothing. So yeah, and then so what's going on with Kirsten Bell? Is she have you heard anything about her? Is she coming back to the Aces? Where's KB and the
Kirsten Bell?
Yeah,
I haven't heard nothing. I heard that they're just gonna talk. They're talking right now. There's nothing really on that end. I heard, I think she should, but we'll see, because the thing is, you hear one thing and then it's like, then the next day it's like, oh, it's cold. It's like you're gonna get something.
Now it's cold.
Now it's cold. Like, it's like, all right, whatever.
But never mind.
Right. So, like I said, this is going to be interesting what Becky and them do. I just hope Jewel Lloyd isn't the only move that they're like, okay, we made it. Because Becky gonna look worse than Kim Mulkey on the sideline. She gonna start choking up.
After she told us that Vegas looks good, it's gonna look different.
Right.
After she told us Vegas was gonna look different. If she showed up with just one thing different, yeah, no, side eye, but side eye, buddy.
Yeah, she gonna listen. Becky, listen, I'm just letting you know, Jewel Lloyd, your mama will get choked by Becky. Becky don't care. You either gonna do, or you just gonna, or you on that bench. So I hope they pick up some pieces, because y'all need a bona fide scorer and a bona fide a rebounder to come in and help y'all. Because when y'all had Candace or when y'all had Hamby, y'all were damn near unstoppable with that bench. So y'all need somebody reliable like that coming off the bench. So, but Megan Gustafsson, her and Stokes, they could be a double package and go to hell.
Dang, not a double package.
Double package. Like, wrap them up, ship it out, put it in the brown paper bag here. Because they not good. They really hurt y'all. They really hurt y'all down the stretch.
Just consistently.
Bad.
Consistently hurt us. So, yeah, I mean that.
So, now that you got Jewel, it's like, I don't know. We'll see. J.O., I just hope J.O. can get some help, because J.O., she does so much on the defensive end. She's tired on offense. Like, she needs them to step up. And by adding Jewel, yeah, you got some offense, but the defense, we got to see. Like, she plays a little defense, but you got to be locked in, and now you got to go get your other pieces. Now, I'm interested to see what they do with those draft picks, to see who they get. Now, if they get some solid players to come in, because listen, there's some players that y'all could get, like I think Isaiah James is a senior, or you got Aaliyah Nye, you got a couple scorers who could come in. I think an AZ Fudd would do well for y'all, because she ain't got to do shit. All I need her to do is come in and score. And that'll be a nasty person coming off the bench.
So, who do you think is the next player getting traded?
Who do I think?
Anybody you think is up next?
Satu. I think Satu is going to be the next player traded. But here's the thing.
Does Satu have to get traded, or can Satu just sign?
No, she has to be traded because she's been cored. So now that she's cored, she has to choose where she wants to go.
My bad, Angel. Yes, I'm live later tonight. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the only reason, Angel. Auntie's gonna be live. I'm gonna be live. So
yes,
the thing is with her is Satu is cored now. So now if she gets traded, she's only gonna be traded to somewhere if she agrees to stay longer. That's the only reason why Kelsey went to the Sparks, because she said and agreed, I'm gonna stay longer. Jewel Lloyd said the same thing with the Aces. I'm gonna stay longer than 1 year. So that's the only reason. But Satu to me is the next one being traded. Some people are saying, some people I talked to said Kelsey Mitchell, but I don't believe it because I'm like, I don't believe they're getting rid of Kelsey. The only way I see them getting rid of Kelsey is if they're bringing Satu in. If that's a guarantee, Satu's coming in. Other than that, I don't see Kelsey going nowhere. Kelsey's going to be there. They're going to try to get a contract. I don't think Kelsey's going to sign a long-term contract. She's going to play this 1 year, then she's going to free agency. So I don't know. I think Satu's going to be going. Some people in Chicago like, we want Satu. I don't like Satu because Satu don't play defense enough for me, and she gets hurt. She hasn't played but one full season, really. All her other seasons, she's been hurt. And then she doesn't, and to me, she struggles going right. Like she's that left-hander who just, if you don't know she left-handed, she finna do you dirty on the court. But I don't see her being like somebody for the Sky signing long-term. I think the Sky need to build through the draft, get a veteran free agent. I want Alicia Clark or Sydney in the locker room because I think they would help your locker room be intact. So when everything is going like you're losing, they'll keep the energy up. Plus, they can teach everybody how to run Tyler's system. So I would get one of them instead of going to get like a young player to come in, because then we're going to have the same issue last year where they're going to want to take all the shots and they want to do everything, and then your two bigs, they're not going to be developed. But I think Satu will be the one traded, and Satu gets traded. Like I said, I still think it's New York or it's Indiana, or hell, I could see her messing around in the Storm. Could try. I think the Storm would fit good with her. Like I think she would fit better because you got a defensive mindset around her. You could cover up for her bad defense. You got Horston, you got Ezzy, you got Skylar, and you got NECA. So that to me would be a great move for her because now you just got rid of Jewel. You got Lyveboy as a backup center, and then you can have Satu play on the team. Satu ain't got to do everything. And Skylar is willing to give her the ball. Here, there you go. There the ball. Shoot. That's all we need you to do.
You brought her up, so I'm going to ask you, what are you expecting out of Lyveboy?
Lyveboy? Her problem is finishing around the basket. I think if Coach Noel can guide her and actually work with her, if NECA and Ezzy could be that, that the Dikembe and Akeem Olajuwon was the Yao Ming, if they could do that for her, I think you'll get a solid big because she can play. Like she
don't want no confrontation though. She don't want no confrontation. She don't want no parts. She don't want no parts and no confrontation. Okay,
but I think straight up. But I think she needs to get the Yao Ming treatment. Remember, Yao didn't want confrontation at first, and then when he was in practice, Dikembe and Akeem used to beat his ass up, and they got his ass right.
But somebody better get to work because when BG got into it with Rakia, Lyveboy was the closest spark to her, and she backed straight up away from all of the action. She got out of the way of all the action. So I don't know. I don't know. I know everybody. People are high on you, Lyveboy. Right. I don't see it. I don't see it. And Lyveboy been around the league for a minute. So
she's been around 4 years, right?
Yeah, shoots the 3 ball, but I mean, not really gonna defend nobody and stop them. And like you said, doesn't have soft hands around the basket. So
she's struggling.
Situational to me at best.
Very situational. But I don't know. Yeah, because they're bringing Gabby back. She's cord, so. Like I said, you'll have if you surround Lyveboy with a bunch of like dogs, like players who are tough, I think she'll be fine. But if she got to be your, but if you only got 1 or 2 dogs on your team, yeah, she running away.
She not. As long as you know that about her. As long as you know that about her.
Right.
So I gotta ask you before we get out of here. Tonight's game. How you see it playing out? Tennessee, South Carolina.
Tennessee, South Carolina. I think it's going to be kind of close a little bit early, and then South Carolina is just going to dominate down the stretch because Talasia's cool, but it's like she's really the only one I'm really worried about, like driving and attacking. Everybody else is a spot up shooter or a get a rebound and put back player. South Carolina South Carolina's going to get them out the way, and then once Fuwali get in the game, it's going to be turn up time. But I don't.
Yeah.
What's up, Prince? But I don't really see I don't see Tennessee doing nothing. Look, listen, like I said, it's y'all up here and everybody else. Like LSU's right here and everybody else is down here. I don't see anybody. Like, I think when y'all lost to UCLA, that was it. It's like, okay, we lost. All right, it's time for y'all mother effers to play because I don't want to lose no more. You know,
yeah, it was like, oh, we got to get the plan.
Right. Like, so I see, yeah, like Rasheen say 15 or 20, hell, probably 25, because I've watched Tennessee. Tennessee to me is just, they're not good to me. Like, okay, they're good at shooting threes. I do not like teams who live and die by the three. I've never liked that mindset, because if I go against, like if I'm coaching against that, I'm giving the ball to my post. I'm like, man, bang they bitch ass. On defense, come on. Lock their ass up. They want to play 94 feet against me, we're going to do it to them too. And we're going to give their ass a couple bowls and see what they about. That, I don't see Tennessee making it out of that physicality. What you guys have is fundamentals. Y'all have teamwork. Y'all have depth. And the big thing y'all have is physicality. Listen, Don is the Emperor off of Star Wars. Raven's Darth Vader. Rest of your team is the Inquisitors. they the Inquisitors. That's all it is. Like, Don say, I need you, Raven, to get them right. You lack vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, that's SC. Like, y'all are a totem pole. You got the head, which is Don. Then you got Raven, and everybody else is just, this is what we doing. And then when you don't do it, Raven go from that pretty smile to, hey, goddamn ball. So
or you get Bree with that stop balling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get one of my leaders. You're gonna get one of my leaders to step up.
Look, I don't
straight
listen,
up.
like I said, it's gonna be y'all and LSU again for the SEC championship. Because everybody else they just ain't good to me. They're not this year, probably maybe in a year or two, but then y'all gonna be better. So it's
does the coach coming back help Tennessee at all? You know, you had your baby Monday, you got back to work Friday, you're gonna coach today.
It'll give them a little boost. I'm not gonna say it won't, because she's a hell of a coach. I like her. I think she's gonna put Tennessee back on the map. I just don't see it, because it's like I'm doing a jigsaw puzzle. Mm-hmm. I'm still trying to figure out how to beat y'all. I don't know how to. I can go here with it, but then y'all will come back and do this with it. I could go here with it, but then I could go here with it. Now I go, okay, now I'm going to try to speed y'all up. I can't do it. Like, right. I thought coming into the season, I thought y'all losing Miller would hurt y'all a little bit, but it's honestly made y'all better. Like, your 6'3s and your 6'5s or your 6'2s, they play like they're 7'2.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, and then Joyce is gonna whenever Joyce get to the next level, she's gonna probably be the best big we've ever seen in a long time. Like, I could see that Asia dominance from her, like being that next person. But she's not gonna be Asia. She's gonna be Joyce. But just talk about the dominance at what she does. I think she's gonna do that at the next level. And you guys, y'all are too tough to me. Y'all, I see y'all winning by 20. I say 70 to 50.
Wow, okay. I mean, yeah, Tillage. I look at Tillage and it's like I like what Tillage does
is
at Tennessee.
good. She's gonna be good.
I wish that she would have been available last year when Rakia was there, right? She was sitting out the year.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Tillage, we know you, right? You were a Gamecock, and so we'll see how you fare.
Listen, Tillage good. People, like, if you're a Tennessee fan, don't get mad. I love Tennessee. I still think y'all are third or fourth best in the SEC. I just don't. Y'all don't have enough. If that make any sense, like y'all, like when I look at y'all team, like y'all team plays so much better, like without Camilla, as opposed to LSU playing without Angel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Didn't it jump off the screen that Angel wasn't there yesterday?
Yes, like no, the whole season, Auntie, the whole season.
There's no leadership. When I say leadership, I'm talking about vocal leadership, pouring back into people. Angel had HBL thinking she could dunk, right?
We're talking. Me and you talking. We in the
house.
We
just talk.
We talking.
Yeah, it's us.
I'm gonna be real with you. From people I talk to down there, they don't have no leader.
Okay.
They don't. The leader is Anissa.
Okay.
That's when she's getting the boards and being the tough girl. But if she goes against a team and they take Anissa away, they're done. That's what I've heard.
I was giving them credit for being kind of like they lead by example, not vocal, for both Anissa and Big Foe. But they need somebody to be a vocal leader, right? They need somebody to be a vocal leader. I mean, everybody got down. I saw everybody kind of get down.
Okay,
on themselves. Body language was bad in the loss.
Let me tell you this, Auntie. Lead by example is let's say we're up by like 5 or 10. Leading by example, everything's cool, everything's good. When you're down by 5, but it feel like it's 20, I need somebody to, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're good. What are we doing? I don't see that.
No, I don't. But I think that also takes that just Angel was such a important part of everything that was going on there. She wasn't just the double doubles. She had them believing that they could do stuff that maybe they could or couldn't do.
Look at Camilla this year. Every time Camilla was down, Miller, you good? Come on, we got it. I don't think Miller makes it through that first year without an Angel next to her. I just don't. Not saying Miller's not a good player. Miller's extraordinary. I've been a fan of Miller since she was in high school. I'm just saying that exuberance that she needed. Like she puts it in you. Like Angel could have 2 points for the rest of the game, but she gets you about 15 rebounds or 20. Those 15 or 20 rebounds feel like I scored 30 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it feels like. And I think a lot of people forget how impactful she is. It's not a stat sheet. That's why I'm not a fan of stats. I know you like stats. I'm not a fan of it because you needed that energy yesterday. Even last year, you guys, both times, SC, Don even said it. Angel is a mother effing problem. And it's not because of the double-double. It's because she makes everybody on that LSU team scary to us. Like, that's the only person we know ain't gonna break. The rest of these girls, I'm sorry. Love Flaw J, think she's a great player. I don't see leadership. Malaysia, great player. I don't see leadership. Anissa, when everything's going good, she getting them rebounds and she's
I don't need Lay to lead yet though. I don't need Lay to lead yet.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't see anybody saying, Auntie, when we're down, like, yo, man, let's get up. Like, we could do this. Like, Kim, I think this is what somebody said this on my chat yesterday, and I'm not trying to take you too long because I know you got a busy day. But
no, we good.
But what somebody told me in my chat was very interesting. They felt like even though Kim Mulkey's not a great adjuster, when Angel was on the floor, she made Kim Mulkey's system feel like we gonna run it every play, but you gonna still get this you gonna still get that jab, that hook, that underneath.
Absolutely.
That you feel that. But when she's not there, it just, this LSU team I just feel like if they have a bad loss that's close, I think this team doesn't make it. I think they're going to shut down. I just don't know if they're built to take an L right now outside of you guys. But against anybody else, if they take an L, I think they will implode. And it's looking like it's teetering on that. I hope I'm wrong, but it just looks like it's teetering on that.
Well, yeah, Texas A&M, like they said, had a puncher's chance. They had a puncher's chance catching them with the short turnaround. Koulibaly going down maybe made them not as competitive as they could have been.
They still would have lost. They still would have lost. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. I think there's always time for growth. I just don't know that that's in those type of players.
Yeah, but I don't see Kim being a coach that grows you. I see Don, or I see other coaches around.
Well, what about Coach Money though? Simone doesn't grow people.
Now listen, see, we in the mansion. We sit on the 24s. Listen, I said the same thing. If Kim decides to step down, I think Simone will give people problems. Just by her, man, like Kim was looking at Simone the whole time on that bench against y'all, even when they were up. And Simone looking at her like, I can't play for him. Like, I can't play for him. But Simone, I think Simone would be a better developer and leader than Kim would. I think she could carry that franchise somewhere, not franchise, but that that school higher than Kim could. To me, that's just me, because I'm a huge fan of Simone Augustus. I love Simone Augustus, and her and Maya Moore, they made shit difficult in the W for years. So I think her instead of Kim, I think she would give that Don effect to the players more than Kim. And she would give that the whole masses around there. She would make the players believe in themselves, because even with you guys, after y'all lost to UCLA, y'all still had that, man, we good. We effed up. We know what we got to do. They don't have that to me. To me, they have Kim got to come out and do her charade. Oh, she said this about Flaw, the DJ. Oh, this and that. Oh, like, we're not worried about South Carolina. Man, Don ain't got to say that shit. Don, like, look, throw that ball up. Let's go. Like, I don't need to play no goddamn mind game. And Simone, to me, comes off as, I ain't got to play no mind game. This is what we finna do. I ain't playing with y'all. Let's play. And I think she would be better for this generation of girls than Kim, in my opinion, and develop.
But see, I thought that she would have a better opportunity for development at the assistant coaches level right now. So I was expecting to see like that Simone Augustus energy coming off the players, like attacking the game, like how Simone attacked it. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking, as far as like,
Kim's too much of a control freak for that. Kim would have to be gone to me for Simone to maximize her full potential. If Kim's not there, Simone, I believe, would be up here. But with Kim being around, because think about it, Kim got what, 4 natties, 30 some years. Resume is first ballot Hall of Fame, great, one of the greatest coaches ever. It's kind of hard for you to, because Don, to me, it would be better to work with Don more, because Don brings her people in like, we're all here, we all get this done, we're all okay, we're all one accord. You're great at this, you're great at that, you're better at this, you're better at that. I can sit back. Kim, to me, isn't that type of point guard. She's more of a I do it myself, instead of delegating shit to people to do. And that's what I was taught from leadership growing up. Like, the more you delegate, the more that person's a reflection of you. And if that person succeeds, that makes you look better than just having that person there and you doing everything. Because now it's like, how is this person going to grow in case you get sick or you may have a stroke or something? I need to put somebody in your position. How are they going to lead? And you're not giving them that reign. So, no, I think Kim got to go for Simone to actually be the best, to be who she is. Oh, what's up, Danae? Oh, yeah, that had you crack.
Hey, Bookie, what's good?
Oh, the LSU. Yeah, that video. Everybody love that video.
And Mondo, you say these kids don't know who Simone is. Maybe the kids outside of LSU, but you walk past her statue every time you head in that gym. If you don't know who she is, you shouldn't be on this team. Everybody that's LSU better know who Simone Augustus is. People Mondo, outside that program, maybe not.
Mondo,
but them, she got a statue out there.
You'll be surprised at what these young kids know. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these young kids.
It better not be nobody at LSU that don't know who Simone Augustus is.
No, LSU know her. Yeah, LSU know her. Come on. Like,
yeah, they better.
Yeah, listen. If Kim go tomorrow and Simone take over, man, them girls gonna sit there and be ready to play for Simone. I'm just saying, Simone will be somebody to me. Kim got to be a way for her to like have her ropes into somebody. So that's how I feel. So who played tonight in Unrivaled? You got
Vinyl Lunar Owls. Who you got?
Vinyl Lunar Owls. I'll take the Owls, man. I got her. I got her.
That's what I say. I'm taking the Owls too. Rose laces.
Rose.
I'm taking the Rose with the upset.
I'm taking the Rose
with the upset for sure.
I think the Rose get them tonight, and I think in Angels 2 minutes, she's gonna dominate those 2 minutes. She gonna ball out in 2 minutes.
Absolutely. What else you got up today? Are you live again today? What time are you live again?
I'm live tonight. I don't know. I got to see because people want. I think somebody wants me to come on their channel to do the games, call the games with them. I think my boy Show, but I'm doing a video right after this talking about TV series I watch. So I'm gonna do that and give my breakdown on that, and then I'm gonna upload it for everybody.
You do Monday Night Raw too or something, don't you?
Yeah, I did Monday Night Raw too, but the reason I didn't do it is because now we got Unrivaled going on. So I'm going to do Unrivaled and stuff, but I'm going to see if the person invites me. If they don't, then I'm probably going to do just the night hours again. And then I'm going to have Raw on the TV, and I'm going to have the game on HBO Max on. So, going to have fun tonight. We're going to have, also going to give you guys on the next one. Matter of fact, Auntie, I might go live after this because I got to talk about the new Alien trailer as well. So yeah, probably gonna go live right after this. Cause listen, that's how I work. My mind, I just push stuff to the forward and say, okay, it's time to do it. Let's go do it. Get it out the way.
get it out the way for sure. Yes, I am live for sure for that game, the Tennessee game. Now joining the conversation. So me and Coach Ro will be up tonight too. So
Ro Tut.
Yeah, Ro Tut be around.
Come on down, man.
Monday night, come on down, and then I don't know, maybe some type of late night therapy. We'll see how all the basketball and stuff break out. But this how we do it.
Man, shit, LSU need some therapy. Shit. Kill Moki sitting in the chair like this, like I just can't beat Don. Like her drip.
I need her to send me some All-Americans.
I need her.
Bookie, I didn't see no highlights. Okay, wait. Never mind.
Just send me the bench.
Send me the bench. Right. So I mean, y'all, it's been another great Monday. I mean, y'all know how we do now. What the sound off?
Oh, MJ Lover, look. Aliens
trailer, look. Yeah, they got it.
Y'all don't know HD, boy. I do this shit, Auntie. I do this shit. What my boy say, I eat Mike Tyson style.
I don't know. Aliens is your jam.
You heard it. Reese was ugly.
Oh no, yeah.
Reese was ugly. What are you talking about?
Goodness, I don't know. Yeah.
See, I told you. That's when the time to end the show. Y'all tripping.
Bet's coming before the SC game. And then I got some more. We got me and Political got something on the non-steady the disruptor to be dropping here. So be on the lookout for that. Y'all know what it is. We are back next Monday at 2:00 as always. Nephew, I appreciate you. Salute. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.